that bitch.
Muted. There we go. Sorry about that, y'all. The microphone was muted. I got more issues than a little bit, child. Let me turn on the vertical while I wait for the thing to catch up. There we go. There we go. If I had that on, then I would know. All right. Thanks for letting me know. You can read lips. I need somebody that knows sign language, because when these people over here, I don't be believing them. I don't care what nobody say. Where my Vaseline at? I don't even be believing them, and they just be prove it to be true. I need a sign language translator person to confirm that what they be saying is actually what they be saying, and they're not just up there acting, pretending that they're doing something. And I'm not gonna go learn sign language. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm not doing it. Okay. So one of y'all gonna have to do it. I'm gonna need some help. Okay. Sorry. I don't know where my Vaseline went. Somebody stole my Vaseline. You can't have shit. Okay. You just can't have shit. Anyway, we got to talk. We got plenty of things to talk about. So ASHLY Janae's funeral came and went. Now, whether they went to Africa is kind of still in question as far as I'm concerned. You know, they had to GoFundMe so that they could get on over to Africa and figure things out. Joe has finally spoken. Joe has finally spoken on the day of the funeral. You know, basically he had nothing to say thus far. Now suddenly on funeral day, now he got something to say. Funeral was yesterday. I think one of y'all told me the funeral was yesterday. It was not televised, which is fine. But there was some people that was on the ground action. So we're going to look at it. I'm not going to spend too much time on it because at this point, all I'm trying to figure out is who did it. All I want to know is who did it. So what are we going to do? Not we, but what are they going to do next steps in order to bring somebody to justice? You know, the people are saying different things about the Africans. Shout out to the Africans, the tether Africans. And said that, you know, y'all can't be trusted. Listen, don't get mad at me. That's what I heard. That's what they said here on this internet. So they might not find out who actually did it. Joe clearly is free, allegedly, since he's out here talking now. But maybe that was just his nice finally his post to say that, you know, he's so sorry that all this happened. But we'll see. Anyway, no, we cannot be ashy. And I just got out of the shower, but I just washed my hands. That's the reason why. So anyway, prime time. Shout out to all of y'all. I see you. I appreciate you. If you see you last night, shout out to y'all. Shout out to Trend. I tried to stay awake last night for that show, but y'all, I got shit to do. I ain't got time to be up all night with y'all. Y'all be wilding up till like 3 in the morning. I get up at 4. I don't have time to be sitting on the internet because he want to have a late ass stream, child. You get hey, I'm here. I like the video. I'm out of here. Anyway, which I didn't get to that story, which I'll eventually get to that story about the JP Morgan people wilding. I'm telling you, this is the type of shit that those companies don't want. I don't care what nobody say. Those are the types of things that they do not want. But, you know, everybody know everything. You know, it is White People Wednesday. Shout out to the white people. I don't have a lot for y'all today because the colored community is coloring, so I got to stick to them. But I'm going to show you what y'all are doing, Chad. I am going to show you what y'all are doing. All right. You know, in the last couple of weeks and months, maybe at this point, there's been a lot of the colored community that has been taking people out. But white people do it too. So people should be happy around here. I don't know who, but listen, shout out to the New York Post. It says prominent Houston. Oh, Reaper. Is Reaper here? Prominent Houston restaurateur couple, their 2 young kids found deceased in a red rum self-deletion. This is as of May 5th, last night at 8:49 p.m. A prominent Texas restaurateur GUN'd down his business partner wife, well, damn, and their 2 young children, and she was your business partner, before fatally taking himself out inside their home. That's what I'm talking about. Couldn't he have just did a twitch and just went to the local hotel, motel, Holiday Inn and took care of what you needed to take care of? Did the whole family need this? Police made the grim discovery after responding to a welfare check at 5:30 p.m. when a family babysitter and a relative reported they had not heard from or seen the family since the previous night. Evidence on scene indicated the incident was a red rum self-deletion in which the male SHOT'd the 3 victims and then SHOT'd himself, police said in a statement. So this is the question. And I know, shout out to the white people, just calm down. I'm talking to the color community for a second. Now, do you think that there's going to be the equivalent to Funky Dineva and Dondre coming out to say, white men are the cancer to the white society? The white community, my bad. The white community. Anybody think that's going to happen, Bueller? Anybody, if you see it, send it to me, okay? Because, you know, we'll talk about it. There's others that will not. We will. Just checking, all right? Y'all, Reaper, Lawrence, y'all eyes be on it, okay? Send it to me. Matthew and Thigh Mitchell were known around Houston as the owners of Traveler's Table, a restaurant serving globally curated cuisine inspired by their family's travels across the world. So they were world travelers. They were world travelers. All right. All right. That might be there. Jeff, you better do it right too. Okay. Cause I'll talk about you too. Shout out to Ask a Brother. But I'll talk about you too. Okay. So you better get it right with that nigga. Thanks for letting me know. The couple's restaurants with an S have been featured on Food Network programs. So they was rich, including diners, drive-ins, and dives. I mean, you basically made it when you were on that show, right? With Guy Fieri, who is the person that came up with the burger over there on the Carnival ship. Shout out to Carnival Cruises. One of their chefs also appeared on Beat Bobby Flay. What more do they want? Beat Bobby Flay, where he defeated the celebrity chef. Click to Houston reported. So that's Guy Fieri, whoever the fuck these people are, and the woman and the husband, right? There they are again with their kids. So they had young kids. It looks like an 8-year-old daughter and a 4-year-old son, child. Matthew received a bachelor's degree from Emory and worked as a writer and a journalist in London, Paris, and New York City. So basically, Matthew had his life paved for him, and now he wanted to be a dick. What's the reason for this? After returning to Texas, he attended Rice University, worked as a CEO in the farm. Child, I'm not feeling any empathy or sympathy for this bitch. Okay? Not at all. Fuck that nigga. Okay? He transitioned into the restaurant industry over a decade later. They grew up working at their grandmother's and mother's Vietnamese restaurant and worked in the restaurant industry throughout college. That's the scene on their street, and you know how they leave stuff for them, for the kids. She later held HR leadership roles at 3 Fortune 500 hospitality and retail companies, according to her biography. Now, listen, all this sounds like they basically had it made, right? I'm going to go out on a limb, and I don't know. This is the first time I'm reading this story. I don't know nothing about it. I just seen it this morning. They probably had some sort of money issues, or he did. Okay, because clearly, since he the one that did it, he did, or something happened and he don't know how to cope. Because child, sometimes y'all white people don't know how to cope. When people say that black people go through a lot, so they can kind of cope, like for the most part, I feel like that's true, right? Even though people out here wilding now as of late, I'm not gonna act like it's not true. But to not have any money or to lose their money, it's like, all right, we got to figure this the fuck out for the most part. When people be wilding, it's usually because of personal relationships. That's when they typically are out here wilding. I mean, the gremlins are one thing. People do rob. People rob. But when they really be wilding, it's because of relationship type stuff, right? White people, y'all carry on and y'all be jumping off the curb if you be losing money. You know what? That kind of might have bearing on the Ashley and Joe story now that I say it out loud. Anyway, her love of travel and food is what brought her and her husband Matthew together. Though police have not yet officially identified the victims, ties, Mitchell's sister, Mai, posted on Facebook to confirm that Thai and her 2 children died on Monday. That's like a rhyme, y'all. We are heartbroken to share my sister Thai and her beloved children, Maya and Max, passed away last night. Our family is grieving deeply and asked for privacy during the incredibly difficult time. Funeral will come. Investigation is going on. All right. Bad business deal. Money missing, lost, or gambled or something like that. All right. So we got a lag or something like that. And allegedly, I don't know. We shall see. It'll be something like that. All right. But good luck to those people. Rest in peace to that woman and her kids. Fuck that nigga. Moving on. We need to go ahead and I guess at this point kind of wrap up Stefan. Okay, we saw it last night. We watched the testimony and everything, which is cool. Shout out to y'all if you were there. AP, former Patriots receiver Stefan Diggs is found not guilty of assaulting his private chef. Okay. All right, cool. He's acquitted. Fine. She basically, in my opinion, lied. She couldn't prove a thing. She was combative. We saw her. We saw it, right? No bruises. Everybody testified they didn't see anything. So does she, but they did say, I forget which one said that she told them, meaning the chef Miller, told one of them girls that she basically was going after Stefan, right? So will she be held accountable? What do y'all think? Will she be held accountable? Because all of this could have been a quick phone call to the Sunny, I think her name was, or the person that handles the accountants type of stuff, who's on her shit, mind you. But no, that's just too much money. I mean, I'm sorry, that's just too much work. It makes more sense to just make a big spectacle, have no clue what the fuck you doing, create this narrative, because I believe personally that these biatches think that someone will settle with them so that they don't go through this ritual. You know what I mean? So you don't want the embarrassment, so you'll just pay me off. I guess it's the Cassie way right now, allegedly, right? And Stefan wasn't going for it, just like I think y'all said Johnny Depp with Amber Heard wasn't going for it. And bitches be lying. Now, you know, the feminist, misandrist women won't acknowledge that, and women do no wrong, but that's okay. As a woman, as a black woman, I'll say it, okay? I'll call it the fuck out. Because this is why I stay away from these people. Because like I always say, bitches is crazy. I don't care what nobody said. And we have been proving it with tonight's conversations. Shout out to Ace Metaphor, that they do it to themselves. And we don't have to do anything except for replay their words to prove it. Let me see what this says. If this says anything. Oh, you know what? We already seen the verdict, so we really don't have to look at that. There's just some pictures. Is that his father? A woman who worked in blah, 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 blah. I feel like that must be his father. So look at him with his support. That's good that he has support. Mitchell, his attorney, Mitchell Schuster. Child, where that woman at? Even though maybe Mitchell told the woman what to do, that woman was on fire. Okay, that lady attorney he had wasn't playing no games. Okay, shout out to her. They about to be on a come up. Okay, they gonna give it lots of business. Stephon Diggs was found not guilty Tuesday of assaulting his personal chef in a case marked by conflicting accounts of what happened inside his home after disputes over money and their relationship. See, that's the problem right there. They didn't have a relationship. She probably in her head thought they had a relationship. Then she tried to act like she was okay with all the women that he was hanging out with, quote unquote. You know what I'm saying? But child, that's never how it works. Yeah, okay? That's just never how it works. They can say whatever they want. His trial lasted 2 days, barely, and the jury deliberated in less than 2 hours. They said, we ain't even gonna make this 3 days, y'all. The charges stem from a December 2nd incident at his house in Dedham where Jamila Adams, a former live-in personal chef known as Milla, testified that Diggs slapped and choked her during an argument. He had pled not guilty to a felony strangulation charge and a misdemeanor assault and battery charge. Diggs' attorney said the alleged assault never happened and challenged Adams' credibility, arguing the dispute was about money or relationship tensions. I would agree, including a disagreement over a planned trip to Miami rather than a violent attack. So remember, she was disinvited to the Miami trip. And I feel like that was really what the issue was. And again, because of the personal relationship, she thought she, in my opinion, could go straight to Stephon about the shit when she technically should have went to the damn accountant or the person that does the payouts. Because, child, if your paycheck is wrong, yeah, you're going to tell your boss, and then they're going to be like, child, I don't cut checks. Go call HR. That's what you would do, right? They're going to be like, okay, sorry about that. Go call HR. They got the tea on that. They pointed to financial demands. Remember, she couldn't afford an Uber. She can't afford a plane, even though she's making $2,000 a week, worked with the man for 4 to 5 years, effing him on and off, allegedly, and lived with him. So her expenses were minimal, even though we believe that she got a BBL. So that could be where her money went. They pointed to financial demands she made and testimony from friends and employees who said she did not appear injured in the days after the encounter, while prosecutors argued the case rests on her account of what happened inside the home, and she offered no proof. She had no pictures. She took no pictures. She went to no doctors and didn't go to the police until like 10 days, 9 days later, after going out of the country, or not out of the country, out of the state to go down to New York, while she was partying with the hairstylist and whoever the other girl was. Defense attorney Andrew Kettlewell told jurors during closing arguments that prosecutors had not presented a single shred of credible evidence that an assault occurred. He said Adams made the accusation to leverage and humiliate and to punish Diggs. We all know that never happens, right? Assistant District Attorney Drew Virtue said Adams' behavior should be viewed in the context of her relationship with Diggs, whom he describes as a sometimes lover, a boss, and a landlord, pointing to the imbalance in that relationship as a factor in how she responded afterwards. Now, again, right? This, even though she's not a W-2, she's a 1099, I guess, employee. You don't be effing around. You don't ish where you eat. And that's more should be on Stephon as the employer and the boss than anyone else. If you want to F a bunch of biatches, then do it. Don't have them work for you. They have nothing to lose. This is the same anywhere. You effing around with someone that's down here that can't even afford an Uber, can't even afford a plane. Priority was a BBL, allegedly, and has nothing. And you effing her? Why? Why? And then you allow her to live with you while she can see you effing other people? No. And this is an extreme case because it's so different. But even in corporate America, you a VP, F around with VPs, okay? SVPs even. You're a customer service rep, mess around with customer service reps, okay? Now, if they can mess around with a VP, then they probably will. But then it's the VP that's the problem. And then you don't do your ish at work, which with these two, it's so murky, I guess. since they live in his home, he pays the rent, the bills. So you got everybody paying the bills and you still broke? Child. Anyway. He was an athlete, a celebrity, financially powerful, surrounded by people that were all on his payroll that liked him, Virtue said. And when you put that all in consideration, her behavior does make sense. Oh, okay. Well, what else are they going to say? He urged jurors not to dismiss Adams' testimony because she was not a perfect witness. She was argumentative, avoidant, and difficult. Typical Black woman. Hate your mom, get mad at your mom. I'm not trying to hear it. I said that, I meant that. But does that mean you should throw away everything she said? No. He said, adding that jurors should give her testimony the attention, the scrutiny, the weight it deserves. Well, they did. And they saw clearly what we saw is a person that was being defiant, didn't want to answer questions, wasn't listening to the direction of the judge, nor the lawyer, the prosecutor, nobody, doing what she want, saying, you not gonna tell me, which is basically a staple of which we already know in every situation. Never listen to nobody to your own damn detriment. I'ma tell you. I'ma tell you. You're not gonna tell me. I'ma tell you. I'ma tell you. You heard what I said? Because I'ma tell you. You're not gonna tell me. I'ma tell you. Jean Lay, that makes too much sense. And you know, here we got common sense, but out there they have no common sense, which is why Jamel would say it's the worst time to leave a relationship is when, or the worst time is when you leave the relationship in a DV relationship. And it's like, so when are y'all gonna change the narrative to say the first time something happens, you leave? Nah, they're not gonna say that. So they saying stay your ass in that relationship. And then when you try to leave, after how many kids later, after a bunch of bills, after a bunch of commingling, after a bunch of more feelings, then you wanna leave. Then you get taken on up out of here instead of saying, you know what? At the first sign of foolishness, y'all got to go. That's not the message that they want to put out there. That's okay. I'll do it. I'll do it. The first slap, you got to go. The first kick, you got to go. Ciao. Anyway, they ain't going to listen. As evidence in tonight's conversation. Blah, blah, blah. So now I guess the question is, because I'm not going to read all this, is he going to get back into the NFL? I'll let you gentlemen answer that because I don't know. And will she be held accountable for her part in wasting these people's time, this money, this unnecessary attention for, as far as I'm concerned, clear and obvious manipulation because she was mad and she thought that she had all of this, that she had basically some control in a situation where I don't understand where people think they have control of somebody else's money, status, or situation. You know who do? The lady that handles all the money. She got more, the house manager. She got more control over Stefan's life than that woman would ever think to have. So basically that's a bow on that at this point. Questions on whether he's going to go back to the NFL is out there, and she will never work for another celebrity again. And no one will invest in her, so she better go get a loan because that's going to be her best bet. Don't nobody want you to be running off at the mouth trying to ruin someone's livelihood because you a lazy person that's unable to budget and keep your money at $2,000 a week. Child, give me $2,000 a week while I don't have to pay rent or mortgage. We're going to be good. We're going to be good. Well, then all you got to do is party and shut the fuck up. That's it. All right. Anyway, moving on. Let's go over here, child. This is partially white people. So back to Taraji over here on Hollywood Unlocked with regard to the Met Gala. Now, we watched yesterday, Jennifer Lewis can't believe that all these people, so I'm assuming she meant everybody, they meant everybody, went over to the Met Gala. I don't know why they were supposed to boycott it. I really don't understand, except for just be out here as an opportunity at a large event that is going to be seen by basically most people. Let me say a lot of people. And we can just be difficult and try to push our agenda at that time. I'm assuming that was the point, right? All right, cool. So Taraji P. Henson reacts to celebs attending the Met Gala, which is being funded by billionaire Jeff Bezos. What the F are we doing? And so what we found out is that while Taraji is outraged over here, she has her items up on Amazon being sold. So Jeff Bezos, so this is a clear indicator. I'm awake and it's a new morning, y'all. I'm ready to go in. So this is a new daggone day now. So Taraji with the fake outrage, like the rest of the colored community that tries to act like they're so outraged and yet doing things that go totally against what the hell it is that they telling somebody else what to do. First of all, Taraji can't even handle her own fucking money. So I don't understand why she thinks she's going to come out here and try to tell somebody else what the fuck to do. Okay. This heifer been complaining about money for at least the last 3 years at minimum. She done dragged out Tyrese's name. She done dragged Oprah. Now she done said the industry is the problem instead of her. I told y'all she had that good show on NBC or CBS with the Caviezel guy. And she left that to go be ghetto on Empire. Now, Empire show in the first few years was fine, right? Jussie helped to ruin that show. It ain't got nothing to do with white supremacy or white people. It was all colored community and the ABCDs over there on that damn show. Ruined, okay? Because the colored community seems to really not know how to do business. Shout out to those two young ladies from the Stefan Diggs's trial who clearly know what they're doing and they're under 30. And I think that they will be very successful. Shout out to those young ladies, right? But over here, when you're talking to crows, older crows who swear they know everything and they don't want to change and they don't want to look into anything and they don't want to listen to anyone else and they swear they know everything. And yet you come out on this internet and talk about your money problems and how you don't have enough money and you got to pay all these people and it's so tough and it's so hard. And oh my God, girl, shut up. You've been in the game, as you said, for over 30 years and you ain't got your finances together. You ain't no better than Jamila Miller. You ain't no better than Miller. She can't handle her money. You can't handle yours. I should have been paid more. You should have negotiated better. You should have negotiated better roles. You want to go hang out with the colors and be hanging out with the colors all the time and be with the colors, then here you go. Because if you don't want to cross over, which is exactly what she would have been doing if she stayed on that show on ABC, which I know some of y'all will sit up here and say, but that's white people. Shut the fuck up. Then move, okay? You either want to do what you need to do for the money or you don't. But the color community would rather have more black people suffer and not have money and then complain about the fact that nobody has any money whilst begging other people for money. See, some of us don't need to do that. First of all, I don't give a shit who goes to the Met Gala at $100,000. It's never going to be me. I'm okay with that. Okay. I'm not jealous. I'm not upset, child. If them weirdos want to go to that shit and look weird like we saw yesterday, weird it the fuck up. All right. I don't give a damn. But someone like Taraji would say this and Jennifer Lewis because they think that people are supposed to listen to them. So they should take this moment to realize that nobody's listening to you. Nobody's listening to you. But you're over here listening to them. Because this is the lady right here that had something to say. Oh, and lo and behold, she's a white woman. Child, I don't know who this is. I don't think I know who this is. Meredith Lynch, right? Meredith Lynch. Okay. And all these people got money. Lest we not act like we don't know that all these people have money. Okay. Don't you love how the people with money never give tips on how to obtain money, how to increase money, how to get more money, how to invest money? They never say no shit like that. They just tell y'all, don't spend your money here. Don't spend your money there. Don't spend your money anywhere. Black-owned businesses is where you should spend your money at, right? I don't need none of these people to tell me where to spend my money. Those motherfuckers didn't help me make it. Those motherfuckers don't get to tell me how to spend it. If that's what y'all want to do, have the fuck at it. So you're going to listen to a broke bitch tell you what to do. That can't even get anybody together. That's still complaining at the age of 50 some odd years old. Y'all got that. All right. I honestly, and then I'm going to go on. People could honestly, regardless of the craziness of the younger generation, but shit changes, right? That's why we buried the 90s. Shout out to CGA. You could learn a thing or two from some of these people. You know who? Them two young ladies from Stefan Diggs's trial yesterday. Clearly they know what they're doing. Some of these younger entrepreneurs need to go and see if they can get a class from them or talk to them in order to improve their shit so that they can not end up like Jamila. Learn how to budget, because clearly when I say it, I'm crazy and I'm old, and that's fine. I don't give a shit. maybe you want to listen to them because clearly they got it under control. Girl talking about she got the Mercedes, she got a whole boyfriend, so she don't have those same problems as you witches do. And it looks like she's in a lot of spaces where she could continue to increase her money and continue to build. But I know that's racism, right? Got it. So let's hear what this heifer has to say while Taraji claps it up. So this is who she was clapping it up for, this white woman right here. I am so confused by some people that are going. I'm just like, what the fuck are we doing? So you're going to follow and listen to this white woman. Then you'll turn around talking about how white people are racist. Got it. Oh, y'all. Oh, my God. Hold on. I'm sorry. It's StreamYard. This is fucking bullshit. Let's try it again. Sorry about that. I'm so sick of this shit.
By Jeff Bezos, who has backed Trump, who has slashed arts funding. If you're a publicist and at the last minute you're thinking, I don't know if my client should go to the Met Gala, let this be your video. Because I got two things for Monday night. Time and opinions, baby. Time and opinions. If you are a celebrity and you attend the Met Gala and you wear the ice out pin, please note that I will be dragging you in perpetuity. You cannot wear the ice out pin to the Jeff Bezos backed Met Gala. Jeff Bezos is part of the reason we're in this fucking mess. Jeff Bezos supports this fucking mess. Just a friendly reminder, I know that the funds from the Met Gala go to a good cause in that the Met is a wonderful institution in New York City, but it is wild to me that this event is sponsored by Jeff Bezos, who has backed Trump, who has slashed arts funding. If you're a publicist and at the last minute you're thinking, I don't know if my client should go to the Met Gala, let this be your video. Because I got two things for Monday night. Time.
All right. So the color community wants to let this clearly liberal white woman take you down the same road where you are going to look like a fucking fool. And we've already shown that. Because while Taraji is outraged and out here cutting for probably mostly white people, while she cares about black people, she's got her shit up on Amazon. Is Amazon not owned by Jeff Bezos? I'm sorry, did something change and Jeff Bezos sold Amazon? So allegedly, and I didn't go back, yeah. Jennifer Lewis has something on there for sale as well. I don't know. Jennifer Lewis is a very common name, child, and I ain't have time. But I need some of the hating hoes to help me understand how you listen to these people and they show and prove every single time that they are full of shit trying to lead you in what you should do with your money and not what they can't even do with their own money. And they got much more money than you. The color community would love to have more coloreds be poor and downtrodden so that they can continue to tell you what to do. And you go down the wrong stupid ass road and then you end up doing the damn Charlie Brown. Now, we already know what it is, but the hating hoes want to act like Taraji is your leader. So now you got Taraji as your leader, a woman who can't even negotiate her pay, a woman who complains after 30 years in the same business, a woman who's basically typecast as ghetto. I don't care what y'all say. She basically typecast as ghetto. She like it. We love it. That last Straw, where's Selena at? That Straw damn movie. All right, maybe she wasn't ghetto, but she was in the ghetto. So that's her worth. That's what she thinks. I know y'all gonna say that space movie. Great. It didn't propel her into shit. She decided to stick with what she was comfortable with. Oprah didn't even help her ass out, but y'all will cut for Oprah now, won't you? Not y'all, you know what I'm saying. But y'all will cut for Oprah, even though Oprah ain't out here helping y'all. Oprah ain't out here telling y'all how to get rich. Oprah ain't out here giving y'all no classes. Oprah ain't offering nothing to help you do better with your money. Oprah certainly transitioned over to the white people. The same white people that y'all want to say is all racist. Oprah had tons of white women and probably still can at her feet beck and fucking call. Y'all was there. Yeah, and I'm talking to y'all. Y'all synced it. I know I synced it from the time that she started out at WJZ when she ain't have shit and she was worrying about her weight. She ain't doing fair by y'all with the numbers. She didn't bigged up Dr. Phil and what's the other doctor's name, child? Dr. Oz. Ain't Dr. Oz in the administration too? She didn't help plenty of people's books go sold out and made them millionaires. And what's she doing for you colors, Bueller? What is she doing for you colors, Bueller? Child, I don't know nothing. So now follow this white woman with her agenda with the ICE out. So the colored community wants to keep asylum seekers here, or illegal aliens. Let's call them what they are. Illegal aliens here. Those illegal aliens will not be in this woman on the screen's neighborhood. They will not be in Taraji P. Henson's neighborhood. They will not be in Jennifer Lewis's neighborhood. And they will not be in the neighborhoods of any of those people at the Met Gala. Guess where they gonna be at? Guess where they gonna end up at? Odds are lower income communities and BIPOCs. We just gonna lump them all together. BIPOC communities. So you fight against your own interests. You don't realize it because you're too busy focused on color and your Trump derangement syndrome, who has absolutely nothing to do with none of this. ICE was here. Y'all didn't have a problem when Obama was doing it. ICE was here when the previous administrations had it. You ain't have a problem with it. Only because it's Donald Trump and you want to cause chaos, do you now give a shit about illegal aliens? And it's going to affect, because what doesn't? The colored community. But keep listening to Rolly and the gang tell you that this is not okay, or Don Lemon, or the Black Lives Matter lady that didn't come out for none of y'all, but she came out here for those white people down there in Minnesota. So y'all don't see this conflict of interest here? Okay, cool. Long as it's Democrat, because that has to be the common denominator, because nothing else makes sense. So you're beholden to the damn Democrats at the end of the day, to your own detriment, and to the rest of the black community's detriment. And you're mad that some black people have finally said, you know what? Child, y'all out of your fucking mind. And you ain't doing nothing but running off at the fucking mouth. And then you get mad when the rest of us run off at the fucking mouth because y'all ain't offering nothing. Y'all ain't pushing nothing. You have rich people telling people who are not as rich as them or aren't rich to what to do with their money. From a person who don't know what to do with her money. Where they do that at? Oh yeah, in the color community, child. So you're gonna have a person who ain't good with money tell you what to do with your money. Don't go to Target, child. I just came out of Target. I'm gonna make the video and put it up on my travel channel. I just left Target and I bought 2 things. Nobody tells me where to go and what to do if you're not contributing to this household. No, that's not what we're doing around here. That's not how it works here. I don't know where we're with y'all, especially these motherfuckers. Because what they giving up, while they talking about all the rich people are the problem, they're the fucking rich people. How the fuck are the rich people complaining about the rich people when they the rich people trying to tell people who aren't rich what to do with their money? You're a part of the fucking problem, allegedly. I promise you, I don't care how much money you do and don't have. Taraji, Jennifer Lewis, white woman on the screen, child, and all the rest of them. They're over here spending $100,000 over there at the Met fucking Gala, y'all mad. I'm thinking Taraji couldn't afford it, honestly. Honestly, I'm thinking Taraji couldn't afford it. Now you got this heifer talking about, I'm going to drag you to child, drag you for filth. Girl, white woman, what difference is that going to make? So you're going to just get on the internet, because that's really all these people do, and talk negatively and think that that's going to do what exactly? This is her solution. This is who you all are following and listening to. And then when they go at this next election, not the one coming up, but in 2 years for president, and vote for JD Vance, they're going to blame black men for it. I promise you. Because these white people are going to vote with their white husbands, which is what they just did. And then y'all going to be looking the same yet again, because you listen to motherfuckers that don't give a fuck about you and you require nothing. Wash, rinse, repeat. And look who is helping this along. Hollywood Unlocked, run by an A, B, C, D. Y'all will listen to these blogs like they are the gospel of their daggone selves.
Time and opinions, baby. Time and opinions. are a celebrity.
So she has time and opinions, baby. She has time and opinions. She ain't talking about teaching. She ain't talking about helping. She's talking about telling you MFers what to do. That's what she's talking about. Celebrities, but she's still telling people what to do. And the way that people be idolizing these people is crazy.
And you attend the Met Gala and you wear the ice out pin. Please note that I...
Hold on. Let me see what the fuck this ice out pin is. Pause. Google is our friend. Ice out pin. Child, I know you fucking lying. Guess where the ice out pin is, y'all? Guess where the ice out pin is, y'all? Child, you can't make this shit up. This is Amazon, y'all. So this is the ice out pin. So this is supposed to show your solidarity to get ice out. And while they out here telling y'all about the Met Gala and how bad Jeff Bezos is, and he's a part of the problem, and he supports Trump, they got their shit up here on fucking Amazon. Are y'all really that stupid? Not y'all, you know what I'm saying. Y'all really are dummism. Dummism. I'm not sure who's making a profit off of it. I would have to go into it later because I'm not gonna do it right here. Let me go back. They got it on Etsy. So this is a thing. But if all the people that care about ice and ice gotta go, F ice, singra la migra, ice out and all this, F Trump, F ice, all this, then shouldn't they know that Jeff Bezos is the problem and not to put their shit out here? MoveOn.org. Here you go. You can get one of these for a mere $14, all right? Anything to be difficult. Ridiculous. This is absolutely ridiculous. There's more Amazon. So it's a thing. So anything catches on, the sheep will go along with it. GQ. I probably won't have access to this. So these are the people that are all into the ice out, child. I don't know these people except for Samuel L. Jackson. Oh, there's Justin Bieber and his wife. I don't know the rest of these people. How ice out pins become the celebrity accessory. Good fucking buy. Good fucking buy. Celebrity accessory. So everybody's going to make money off of it. It'll be sold on Amazon. Jeff Bezos will still make money and y'all look like fucking idiots. Oh God, whatever. I don't even care. I don't even care. I would never listen to these people. I would never listen to any of these people and anything that they have to say with regard to anything. Play, put a damn song out there, because other than that, I don't give a fuck. Nicole, I agree. I know they do. I know they do, because with all this talking, all this talking, you try and tell me that they want to give their money away? I'm thinking no. I'm thinking it's just some bullshit. But hey, if this is what the color, and yeah, I'm bringing it back to black people because I'm black. If this is what y'all want to go ahead and spend your time with and listen to this heifer and then fall in line the way that they want you to, get absolutely nothing and be in the same position and do the wash, rinse, repeat, then go ahead. But that's a you decision, and I'm going to make my decision. And I won't listen to these motherfuckers because they are for them. They ain't for none of us. And these are the rich people. That's just like having Bernie Sanders talk about rich people while he pulls up in his jet. Y'all so dumb. Dummism, child. Anyway, now I'm starting to piss me off. Let me move on, child. Fuck them. Shout out to the Met Gala. They looking crazy, but if they had a good time with $100,000, child, hopefully you got your damn money's worth. Moving on. So Hollywood Unlocked got some of the information on Ashley and the Ashley funeral. So Ashley Janae's fiance Joe McCann breaks his silence after influencer's incomprehensible tragic death during Tanzania trip, says he's devastated, empty, and shocked. I love you forever. Oh, that's so sweet. He's so sweet. Oh, so it's now not going to come up. All right. Lord have mercy, child. This is a post from Joe on X because, as we know, the only thing that these people know how to do is put shit on fucking Twitter. And don't forget, Twitter is owned by Elon, who, even though at one moment he might not support him, he basically will still support the Republicans over the freaking Democrats. But y'all keep on using Twitter and Instagram and Facebook and YouTube because they all give to the Republicans too. I digress. There are no adequate words to describe the total devastation, emptiness, and shock I feel after losing my best friend, confidant, and fiance, Ashley Janae Robinson. As a father myself, I am also heartbroken for Ashley's parents, Yolanda Andress and Harry Robinson. Ashley's death is an incomprehensible tragedy. Devoted fans knew Ashley through her charismatic online persona, ASHLY, but the person I love was Ashley, a woman who embodied the virtues of compassion, empathy, kindness, generosity, and love. A nurturing presence, Ashley cared deeply for the people closest to her, which to my eternal gratitude included me. She fattened me up with her amazing cooking. Well, thank you for acknowledging, Chen. And had a great relationship with my kids. Each day we shared both quiet moments of reflection and the many joys of being in love with each other. Ashley was a loving soul, so much so that she called herself a lover gal as an homage for her Trinidadian roots. There's a lot of Trinidadians out here wilding lately. Shout out to Trin. In which she took great pride. What Ashley desired most was to become a mother and to raise a family together. There is no question that she would have been an amazing mom. Ashley's talents extended well beyond her online persona, Ashley Janae. She was a creative genius, even writing, directing, and acting in her own short film. She was an incredible decorator, always making sure our home reflected the current holiday or season. Hosting was second nature to her, going above and beyond for the guests that we entertained. So I guess this is not pick me behavior, because that's said doing all this is you being a pick me, right? Oh, it's okay because he's white. My bad. I'm sorry. Focus. Ashley also had encyclopedic knowledge of music, especially her favorite band, Aerosmith. She enjoyed techno and dancing, was learning to DJ, and could rap too. Ashley was an angel who shined her light on everyone. Fortunate enough to be in her presence. There's no way to fill the unfillable void left by Ashley's passing, and no way to make sense of this unfathomable loss. All we can do is carry on Ashley's legacy of helping other people and strive to live up to her virtues every single day. Ashley, I love you forever, Joe. Oh, this is great. This is great, Joe. All these months later, good job, sir. Good job. I believe him. Sounds like true love to me. Ashley Janae's family shares a post from her funeral. Ashley Janae's body returned to family in Joyzi via Zanzibar, Tanzania, without engagement ring and personal belongings. Independent autopsy results are still pending a month later. Ashley Janae's fiance, Joe McCann, and passport held amid police questioning in Zanzibar, so they're going backwards now. Family launches $50K GoFundMe to help bury her after sudden death. Ashley Janae's fiance, Joe McCann, and passport held amid police questioning in Zanzibar. Influencer's family launches $50K GoFundMe to help bury her after sudden death. We've seen this. There's Nala. Hey, Nala. Hey, girl. All right. No engagement ring came back. GoFundMe, which we know funded a lot, but I don't think they went to Africa, but maybe they just used it to get her body back. I don't know. There's the mom and the dad with their new spouses. Okay. TMZ when they interviewed the family. That's the family being interviewed. All right. There we go. There we go. There we go. All right. So that's that. They had no cameras in the funeral from what I understand. But there was a dude that was out there. Let me see. Here it is. And I'm not going to listen to this whole thing. I am not going to listen to this whole thing. Let me go ahead and stop this and show this dude here on the tube. His name is Trent Out Loud with 139K. It says live inside Ashley Janae's funeral. Here's what happened, which was from yesterday. I'm not about to listen to all of this, but let's hear what he got to say, Chad.
Outside of Ashley Janae's wake, which is happening tonight, May the 4th. And tomorrow, I will be back again, May the 5th, for her wake and funeral. I'm going to give you guys some information on the things that are going on inside, but I am also going to be very, very respectful of the family. And just to set it off from the beginning, I will not be giving you guys any sort of description of Ashley herself, how she looks, nor her casket. I want to respect the family. As you can see, I moved as far away as possible. I don't want to get anybody on camera who does not want to be on camera. There has been some film crews already that were here, news crews. The pastor has already addressed that. I'll get to that. But small town, or what for me feels like a small town in South Jersey. If you can see here, there's a church right over there, right there where you see like that blue car. And there's homes right around here.
Child, this part of Jersey looks like this could be Wisconsin, no shade RBN, or North Dakota.
This is not a big metropolitan area, and it just feels homey and it feels very, very local. You can feel the love and you could feel the warmth. I wanted to make sure that we get that across. Walking up, I asked if this wake was open to the public. So just again, for those of you who might have some sort of questions, I'm not intruding. The family decided they wanted to open this up to the public. Okay. There were two entrances. There was one for the family, which is on the side of the building, and the other entrance, which you can see here where that blue car is, that was the public entrance. From what I could see, there wasn't too much public. It was more kind of intimate, family visiting, and us, the public. But again, no pictures or videos inside. I think that, should be just something that somebody would do over common courtesy. But of course, it's 2026 and everybody wants viral moments, so I can understand why they made that. Everybody was extremely, extremely welcoming, very courteous. I had a backpack on, or like a side back, and they're like, sorry, you can't come in here with it. And I was like, hey, this is just my laptop and some stuff. So like, sorry, you can't come in. And one of the ushers was like, would you like me to keep it in the car for you? And I'm like, thank you so much. Like, super nice. Like, I don't know you and I don't want to leave my expensive laptop with you. So I called my cousin who dropped me off to come and pick up. But just want to let you know, like, just the feeling around everybody, super, super nice, warm and friendly. Some people were dressed in all black. Some people married to a white guy. So I'm not too sure if that was his family or Joe's family. We'll get to that a little bit later on. Okay. So
now, who thinks Joe's family was here?
I said this already. There were no bags or anything allowed inside, but of course, women were allowed to bring their purses. It was a fairly small church, not overdone, but like I said, it felt very local and very homey. Her mom was standing beside with her husband, and on one side, and her father and his wife were standing on the other. Again, I don't want to give any more details, but of course, her casket was there. It was open casket.
All right, child. If you ain't trying to tell us nothing, we ain't trying to listen to you. Moving on to after the burial.
I am outside of the Second Baptist Church in South Jersey, the church where Ashley Janae's funeral just wrapped up. Earlier this morning at 9 a.m., there was a wake, and at 11, there was her funeral. Yesterday, we covered the wake. I will pin the video in the comment section below for those who haven't seen it. This will be a continuation. The service started out beautifully, a very, very packed church. This was the program. I'm not going to show you guys too much. Like yesterday, I want to be very, very respectful to the family. And I'll start this video off.
Why is outside reporting? Okay, child.
Off, just like how I started off yesterday's video. I will not be telling you guys any details of how Ashley looked or her casket or any of those things. It was an open casket, but I will not be giving any of those details out. I want to respect the family. The day started off beautifully, like I said, packed. Church. Again, shout out to the preacher and the ushers. Everybody was extremely welcoming, hospitable, and very, very warm. This is a South Jersey small town, and you could feel the love. This Second Baptist Church is where Ashley was baptized. This is her parents' church. This town and this church right behind me, you can still see some people outside gathering, leaving. This is where Ashley got her beginnings. And today we learned her humble beginnings. One of the reasons why I wanted to cover this was to get a better understanding of Ashley. I've been covering this story before it hit the international airways and media outlets. And covering it, I felt like it was important to not only just know about the headlines and what happened in Tanzania, but to come here where she was born and raised and feel her community to get a better understanding. And I hope that I'm going to be able to translate that in this video. I did and thought we did a good job. So shout out to us for that, and shout out to everybody in the comment section who left nice comments. They saw the video and saw your comments. So I want to give a shout out to the Out Louders and the team. Okay. Couple of things to note as we're talking about media. TMZ and some other news outlets tried to come yesterday. The preacher blocked them and said they were not welcome inside. And also today, again, there was more media. I'm on a school ground because I wanted to just be away from the church. I didn't want to catch anybody on camera that didn't want to be on. But the family wanted this to, yes, be public, but be private, away from media. So just something to note. So shout out to the family, friends for welcoming us there. It started off with a musical prelude. It was very, very nice. Then there was the clergy and the family that walked in. Beautiful family. Everyone dressed in white. We spoke about this yesterday, where this was a celebration of life. There's nowhere there on even on this program here does it say funeral. Father, family, sister.
That's what the colored community typically does.
Brothers, cousins, etc. Everybody was.
It's called a celebration of life.
Dressed in white, and they walked in as we all stood and they took their seats. There was scripture reading, Old Testament and New Testament. Then a prayer of comfort from Reverend Dr. Lewis J. Dixon, the pastor of the church here. Then there was a musical selection, very, very well done. Like, there was not a dry eye in the house. Shout out to Pastor Robert Norman Jr. Then acknowledgements, cards and resolutions. And then Ashley's story. There were family members and also life reflections from family and friends. So this is something here that I want to highlight. There's 3 of her friends that spoke. And also to note, yesterday to you guys that Joe Button was here, but I didn't want to give any details. I wanted to also respect him and how he was grieving. There were some more familiar faces in here today. I just decided to not even tell you guys who they are or how they were grieving. I just want to respect their privacy. But 3 of her friends got up, and one of the guys said, "We are not going to stop until we get questions and justice." So that gave me comfort. As you guys know, covering this story, I, like you, want justice to be served for Ashley if there was some foul play. And of course, questions from the Tanzanian government, questions from the police, questions from Joe, etc. That was the one time that any sort of justice or questions were brought up. The mom or family members didn't speak. Another one of her friends said, hanging out with Ashley was like being with Michelle Obama, Oprah, and America's Next Top Model all in one. And that was his definition of who Ashley was in one person. Another one of her friends said that she would say to everybody in the room, "You better talk about me, and you better post good pictures of me." We all know that Ashley was an influencer. We all know that Ashley loved the camera. So that gives me some sort of comfort knowing that she would like us to be talking about her and continuing on her good name.
Yes, Joe Budden did know her, said she was a good girl. Everything was everything, blah, 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 blah. Yeah, he did say that.
I think I said this earlier. This was where Ashley was baptized. And lastly, there was a eulogy by Reverend Lisa Shelton, which was beautiful. She compared Ashley to Michelle Obama. She spoke about Michelle's book, Becoming, and kind of likened it to Ashley's experience.
Michelle Obama.
Where Michelle Obama was raised on the south side of Chicago, humble beginnings, and made something of herself, and drew those lines to Ashley as well, too, coming from a neighborhood like this and humble beginnings. And she was the only other one, too, that mentioned something about headlines, not about question or justice, but she mentioned that Ashley was more than just a headline, alluding to the fact that, yes, we see media talking and people are speculating, but Ashley is more than just that. And again, this is what I am hoping to bring you with both of these videos and bringing you more than just the headlines and Tanzania. I'm going to give you a little bit more than what's in this program. All
right, y'all. I don't know, y'all. I don't know. I don't think there's anything else that he can say that I want to hear, right? You don't want to give out any details, which I understand. You want to show some respect. That's fine. What is there left to say? We already got the statement from Joe. We know that there was a funeral. At this point, I think we want to know what is the status, what comes next, what you gonna do, meaning the family, what's gonna happen with the money that was collected. You know what I mean? You don't want to tell us any details on the inside, so I think we're done. But he's the only one, as far as I can tell, that was down there, so I'll give him props for that. Whoever said a while ago that this was overshadowed with the Meg and Clay thing. You might have a point there because you know that people can't, keep their mind on the same thing over and over and over again, if that makes sense, for too long because there's so much going on. But honestly, at the end of the day, I honestly hope that they figure out what happened. I don't know. This unfortunately might end up being like a Shanquella situation, and they may not find out what they want to find out, or it's being covered up, or nobody gives a damn because it's another country. And people obviously can, die in other countries and stuff like that. But I feel like people sometimes don't realize is that other countries' laws is not the same as the United States. And people probably start, appreciating the United States at that point more so than not. Because if you can't trust Africa, allegedly, and this is what different people have said, child, I don't know. I don't go to Africa. I don't think I'll ever go to Africa. And allegedly, you can pay people off. Allegedly. I mean, we can say that about probably Mexico as well. You think you can't pay people off there? Have we heard about them being on the up and up in Mexico ever? Most of the scamming comes from people from Africa, right? When people get scammed, it's usually coming from Africa, I believe. It's a stereotype, but I don't know what to tell you. Okay. So rest in peace to Ashley. And I don't know what's supposed to come next after this, but I guess we just wait and see. All right. So moving on. Because honestly, I think that's it. Where we want to go? Shall we do tonight's conversation to lighten up the mood? One of my favorite things in the world. And then I'm
still married. I'm separated for 1 year.
Ooh. Why does this keep changing? This is not who I wanted.
How do you know?
There we go. Okay. All right. She asked how long to wait for a man to commit while her boyfriend sat in the audience. Anyway, so let's hear it.
When you've given a man enough time to commit.
Commit to what?
Like not marriage, but like a relationship.
What does that mean? Is this man exclusive to you, yes or no? That's not your then. I'm pretty sure when he called, you pick up, right?
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure that you ain't got no other suitors right now because you took yourself off the dating shelf and put your own self on layaway, didn't you?
Yeah.
For a man that's not sure about you. Now, let me ask you this. Oh, hold on. Time out. Hold on. Boyfriend here? The boyfriend's here. Well, it ain't your boyfriend. But check this out. Do you know if you're the only woman he's having sex with?
No.
Do you know if he's dating other women?
No.
Hold on, bro. Never mind.
If a man does not create an environment that gives you safety, walk away from it. I don't care if he's sitting over there. That ain't my business. I'm talking to you right now. You heard what I'm saying, baby? I don't care about that. God didn't set up humans to come into an environment and be confused. If a man is not precise in what he wants to do with you, walk away from him. Love yourself enough because he's showing you he don't see value in you. And the more you show him that you don't see value in yourself, the more he's going to keep on playing on you. If he ain't gave you the opportunity or created the environment, let him walk away with somebody else in tonight's conversation tonight. You got it?
Yeah.
Thank you, baby.
There you go right there. Put a light on him real quick.
Just over there playing
Light
with
on him.
Flash your
Listen.
light. Okay,
Bro.
I'm sorry, Ace.
Listen, I'm not even going to speak to the young lady. I got to speak to this gentleman. I now have a daughter who's 7 years old who I'm already praying for her husband. I would be pissed if she ran into a guy like you who would let a woman sit up here and ask questions about a relationship and you ain't got your ass up and got behind her back. You ain't got behind her and make sure that she okay. You ain't spoke to her. You ain't did nothing. And let me tell you this, I don't diss men because I'm for men. But men make it happen. boys make excuses. Stop making excuses and take care of this woman if you want her. If you don't, let her go, bro, because this woman is worthy. You are smart, you are intelligent, you are loved, you are cared for, you are honored, you are trusted, you are faithful. Baby, guess what? This is what a man do. He encourages you, he speaks to you, he honors you, he pours into you. So if you don't have a man to do that, you ran into a little boy.
Now, after all that, do you think that she left him? Now, after all that, do you think that she left him? I'm going to go out on a limb and say no. Because why would you ask this question with the man right there? Why would you ask this question with the man right there? And what did you think this was going to accomplish? And if the person hadn't yelled out that he was here, she wasn't going to tell nobody. So she expected strangers. I'm going to keep saying this, y'all. She expected strangers to get her. Shout out to Drew in the building. I see you, boo. Thank you so much. Shout out to all of y'all that are here. Please make sure you hit the like button for me. Subscribe if you are new. So she wanted to go and ask that question and hide the fact that he was even there until the person in the audience decided to say that he was here. So she was already playing games. She like they said yesterday, you like it, we love it. That's why I love this, because these people are always saying that men are doing them wrong. Let me rephrase. My bad. You ninjas, you sassy straights, the black version, are doing all these women wrong. You don't know what you're doing. You're stringing them along. You're using them. You're playing in their face. You're cheating on them. You're doing this. You're doing that. You're doing this. You're doing that. Okay? They say this about y'all all day. And what I am seeing, I don't know what y'all are seeing, which I already knew, but now the proof is in the pudding, okay? Because they come up here and they ask these questions and they are volunteers for this shit. So much so that they have to come to the internet and, not to the internet, go to these shows and ask complete strangers. Cheyenne Bryant ain't a doctor. Iyanla Van Zandt, probably the only qualified person up there, and she was run up off of the daggone TV because black women didn't like what the hell she was saying. Say I'm lying. Say I'm lying. But now we'll come to this show and listen to these people. No shade against any of them. I love Trill. I love Kitty. Ace is a goofball, but he all right, in person. And the rest of them people, child, I don't know. But this is what they would rather do instead of getting the real help from real qualified people and then spread your business over here to the world, right? Cool. So we're going to go ahead and help spread your business to the rest of the world. I don't think that she left him. I'm pretty sure, like Big Boy said, they went home and made up. And I think the dude that was yelling at the end was trying to say, you need to come behind her, support her. That's what he was trying to say. That's not the person he is. That's not the type of person that he is. He is the type of person that is, you going to continue to do for me. So why the hell do I have to do anything for you? I don't have to do anything for you, so much so that you got to get up on this show and ask these people what they think about our damn relationship. And he allowed you to do it. Now, I'm not saying like physically stop her from doing it, but he knew what the question was going to be. And he still was sitting there like, yeah, girl, gone. Yeah, girl, gone. So y'all think that he didn't know how it was going to turn out? So do y'all think that man, let me rephrase it. Do y'all think that man, her boyfriend, quote unquote, do you think he knew how the conversation was going to go? Bueller? Do y'all think that he knew how that conversation was going to go? Not the part where he got called out, just the part on what they was going to say to her. He wasn't worried about it. He wasn't worried about it. And then they would tell her what he knew was true, and she still wouldn't go nowhere. And they're still together today. Allegedly. But I'm going to go ahead and say truly, but allegedly. But let's go over here and how many times have I said this about other situations? Let's come here to the Ace Metaphor show, tonight's conversation. I'm sorry. Let's come here and go to tonight's conversation and make sure that tonight's conversation gets the big up and gets the virality and gets more exposure and gets more money. This is the same difference as these news broadcast shows where they bring the woman up that got 10 kids living in a hotel and said, oh yeah, this sucks, girl. All right, see you next time. Well, now what do you get out of that? What does the news station get out of it? Views, comments, exposure, and they're going to keep going up in the trajectory, and you get to go back to your 1-bedroom motel with your 10 kids. I'm just saying. Everybody being used around here, and people are willingly falling in line to help them get what they need while you still get nothing. Now she got to be out here embarrassed. Now you think that man gives a damn? He still didn't get up. That man don't give a damn. And she over there holding a damn card in her face. Man, what did you think was about to happen around here? And then what did you think was about to happen around here? Child, I love these things. I think this is, I think this is a great indicator on how these women just be saying shit when they know damn well they be allowing themselves to be in these situations that don't make sense, and yet get back on the internet and say that it's you, Sassy Straight's fault. How many times do you get blamed in a day? How many times do you get blamed in a week? Medium Man is doing a series right now about the cancer of the Black community. Shout out to him for that. But these people, I got another video I'm working on where the biatch is blaming Black men again. And it's like, y'all just wake up figuring out a way to go blame somebody whilst never acknowledging what the hell it is that you do and how you do shit to yourselves. No one is forcing that woman to stay there. Nobody is forcing any of these people to do anything. And yet you keep doing it. And then you go again and say that it's some Black man's fault or all Black men's fault, or y'all the cancer to society, y'all listening to ABCDs, y'all listening to blogs, and y'all still over here losing. Anyway, I got a good one. Lord, tell Taco to calm down. Good morning.
What up?
Tell Burrito to calm down back there.
Relax. You really disrespected him, okay? You don't get that double down on him.
Oh, anyway, so I don't know if you saw that one that I just did, but I got another good one.
How they disqualify him so easily, qualified her so quickly. They said she was worth it. She was all these great things, right? But they don't even know this motherfucker.
Correct. Pandering for sure.
And then he was disqualified immediately, not knowing the inner workings and the dynamic of their relationship.
You can only get so much in such a short period of time.
I'm jacking it. I'm jacking it. But look how she was qualified and he was disqualified.
Correct. That's how it always goes, right?
So okay, all right. You try, all right, because we watched it last night. All right.
But my take on it is that they're always blaming y'all, but these questions are showing that they are participants in this shit.
Active.
Yes, they are definitely participating in their own demise, but will never acknowledge it. But they do on here. It completely goes against everything that's being said on the internet. But then you come to this show and you willingly opening your mouth and saying these crazy ass situations and then turn around and blame. You're doing this to yourself. I already knew, but it's like light bulb moment. They're telling on themselves by way of this show. These questions are crazy. And people can think that it's made up. I'm telling you, I'm going again. I'm going to go again. Even if Kendrick, I'm going to go.
It's not made up. You could tell. You could tell it's a real thing by the people reaction when the questions are being asked to them. You remember when being answered back, I guess.
Right, and you can see some of the people's embarrassment, their emotions, and all that. Right. Exactly, I agree.
Yeah. I tracked the natural reaction. That's what I was tracking even last night. The natural reaction to people.
Well, I do have more of those, but I want to go to JR. All right. So shout out to JR Wisdom, because this is crazy.
That's my dude right there, bro.
This story is crazy. So I just started it and then I was like, I'm gonna save this one. Okay. So this might take a second. I don't know how long you got, but somebody sent him their own personal story, one of his followers, right? It says, I gave a 23-year-old woman my number and all hell broke loose. This is a story time. So y'all know JR Wisdom. Shout out to JR Wisdom here on the tube. Y'all make sure you subscribe to him. If somebody could drop the channel, of course. Drop FDNHT as well if you could. I appreciate you. And he's commentating, but we gonna commentate because I want to talk about it from a woman's perspective. Because, child, all the signs are here. All the freaking signs are here. I'm just saying, the start of this is already crazy, so I can't wait to hear how the rest of it goes. And I'm gonna fast forward it. Shout out to all of y'all that are here. Hit the like button for me. Subscribe if you are new.
All right, what's going on, guys? So today, this is definitely a doozy. This is a message I received from one of my subscribers, viewers on Instagram. He sent me a bunch of screenshots from an incident that recently occurred with him and a younger lady who happens to be 23 years old. Now, we're just going to jump right into it. This is one of those things where grab your popcorn so you can tune in and for what you guys to be aware of, because you never know, just because a woman's cute, especially these younger women, may not be playing with a full deck, man. So anyway, we're going to jump right into it, guys. So here we go. And I'm going to have his information blurred out on here as well as the photos of the young lady's face and whatnot, but we're going to jump into it. JR, brother, I got one hell of a crazy story that I've experienced recently with this girl. I have all the details in the messages, pictures, and I truly think that this story could really help young men out there. And watch out for the red flags and signs of a genuinely crazy person. And the crazy part of it all, she is absolutely gorgeous. And she's okay in my opinion. You know what I mean? The cheeks maybe, but yeah. Anyway, told him to go ahead and send it. He said,
goodbye, sir. All right, beauty is in the eye of the beholder. Can we just please allow that to just be? I cannot. Her cheeks. Goodbye. Y'all know I hate that word.
Okay, it's a lot. And I'm just going to read the stuff before I jump into it. Some of the stuff he says. That's not her actual number. That's a text app she texts me off of. If you can blur our faces out, I really appreciate it. No problem. But just the backstory before we jump into it, because I asked him the backstory. I dropped my daughter off at her hairstylist, and it was a young lady and her mother there getting their hair done. I didn't think much of it. And once I came back to pick my daughter up, when her hair got done, the young lady's mother asked me if I can drop them off and she'll pay me gas money down the street. And I said, okay, cool. Didn't seem like a big...
First red flag, as far as I'm concerned. Did you hear that?
Yeah.
I'm like, hold on. If y'all didn't hear, let me back that up.
Really appreciate it. No problem. But just the backstory before we jump into it, because I asked him the backstory. I dropped my daughter off at her hairstylist, and it was a young lady and her mother there getting their hair done. I didn't think much of it. And once I came back to pick my daughter up, when her hair got done, the young lady's mother asked me if I can drop them off and she'll pay me gas money down the street. And
so they don't even have a car. They don't even have a ride. They asking a complete stranger for a ride. Ain't that a red flag? I would think so.
It's supposed to be in this world where they're so put upon, right?
Yeah, right. That's crazy. Like that don't even sound like it makes any sense. All right. What
it do if you're trying to bag something, but
it's the mother asking. It's the mother asking.
If you're trying to put yourself out there, right? You see, like what KS used to say, the handkerchief, you drop the handkerchief thing. Open the door to conversation, open the door. Yeah. If that's the case, then sure. But
okay, well then, male point of view, female point of view. But I don't ask me for no ride. I don't know you, and I'm gonna give you gas money, child. What is going on? And clearly, he has a kid too. So
I'm a man. Yeah. I'm not a man.
Oh yeah, sorry, Dondre. Okay, you're a man. My bad.
I said, okay, cool. Didn't seem like a big deal. So once I got to the house, the mom got out of the car and the daughter asked me for my number. So I gave it to her. She seemed pretty cool. She's 23. What's the most that could happen, right? And from there, we begin texting back and forth. Now, my thing is, y'all went to get y'all hair done. Y'all didn't have a ride back. You know what I mean? So let's jump into these text messages starting from the beginning. And I'm going to try to speed through these as quickly as possible because it's rather lengthy. Hey, such and such, this is blank. Okay, got you. Okay, thank you again for the ride, LOL. Of course. And why people always throw LOL at everything? Of course, anytime. What you about to get into? Yeah, that's right. Get straight to the point, my brother. There you go. Right now, I'm about to get ready for bed. What about you? About to hit the shower and crash. Get you some rest. Thumbs up. I just got out the shower.
This is 1 a.m. When was this hair appointment? This message says it's Saturday at 1:09 a.m. So from Friday night into Saturday. I don't know. You just met. He gave you a ride home. Now you're texting at 1 a.m.
Right, LOL. Right. And I will. She hits him up that same afternoon because this is like 1 o'clock in the morning when they were previously texting on a Saturday.
Right.
Hey, good afternoon. Hey, what you up to? Hey, I'm inside today. What about you? Just made it from my dad's home going service. Rest in peace to the brother's pops. How was it? It was good. He finally gets the rest. When I'm gonna see you again. There you go. Straight to the point. Now, I see you've been watching my videos, brother. Get straight to the point. That's good. And she obviously doesn't have a car, so that's good. And you can see me today or tomorrow. Oh, today or this Saturday. This is 5 p.m. You can see me today, tomorrow. Okay, when I hop out the shower, you trying to come through and chill? Go ahead, Flair. You can pick me up and we can go out to eat, or okay, she's trying to shift it up, so she's not. Okay, I feel you. I ate at Reppers, but if you want, you could get takeout, or we can set it up for another day. Today is definitely a chill day for me after a day like this. So he came back with the, hey, I'm not trying to take you out. You can come through and chill, so on and so forth. You know what I mean?
What kind of mess? I'm ready to come over. I haven't known you for 24 hours. Let's go hang out. Is that weird? I feel like that's weird. That's too much.
Nah.
No, it's not weird.
Nah.
I feel like that's a red flag. I'm sorry.
People go to the club and fuck strangers all the time.
Yeah, we know what you do, but I'm just saying, from my position, from a female's position, I'm not trying to come over and come see you immediately. That seems desperate to me.
It seemed like a play.
What you mean?
It definitely seemed like a play. If she initiated contact at first for the ride, swapped out numbers, and carried on a conversation later on, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, she it looked like she tried to run a route. From what it sounds like so far. Which is fine but Buddy seemed like he's trying to run a route too at the same time, at the same speed. So
each person is trying to play the other one, is what you're saying?
That's what it sounds like. She wants some from him, he wants some from her. Which is normal.
It is normal, but I'm typically on a relationship type of time. So I'm not trying to be running over there to see you and running to see you the next day and text, because she's seemingly aggressive in here, it seems to me. She seems to be the aggressor or the aggressor. And I thought that you're supposed to allow the man to be the pursuer. Does that make sense what I'm saying?
Naturally. But you see that the end road intention is kind of different, right? When we lived in those thought premises, it's about relationship and marriage.
Mm-hmm.
If you apply those things today, it's about, you feel me, firing that thing. So
okay, that makes sense.
And now women have this new liberation apparently. That they feel like they could do what men do because they can run to a clinic and eat a pill and not deal with the absolute consequence of their fucking horn behavior. You see what I mean?
Well, we know that they think that they're like men, which I keep saying it's not the same. And they try to act like they ain't got no feelings or whatever, and they can just, F and move on. What they say is something different. Again, how we can tell from tonight's conversations, questions. Because I'm pretty sure enough of them started out the same way. Everybody's so tough, rough and tough with their Afro puff until they not.
They tall and short, G.
Tall and short, yeah.
Cool. You're not trying to take her out like that. Today's definitely a chill day for me. After a day like this, blah, blah, blah. Already know, and take out, go where I was thinking going somewhere fun or something. I'd be bored. LOL. Of course. Women are always bored, especially these younger women. They want to be taken out.
I don't be bored. Everybody bored. What's all this boredom? I'm confused. Now that's an insult. He did say young women though. Are young women always bored? They ain't got nothing to do.
Women love
There's always something to do. That's why I don't like to be home. Honestly, when I'm home, there's always something to do. When I'm away, they ain't shit to do, so I can do whatever. That's the difference of being on vacation, if that makes sense. Home, I gotta wash clothes, I gotta cook, I gotta fold clothes. Shut up, y'all. I'm on vacation. I just gotta make my way over to the buffet. You know what I mean? And just go sit and do nothing. That's why our vacation is so wonderful. Just go away. You ain't gotta do shit. You know?
You want to live your whole life on vacation from now?
I've been trying to. Trust me, I've been trying to. I'm just saying, I'm bored. There's always something to do at home, as far as I'm concerned. A kitchen needs to be cleaned. A bathroom needs to be cleaned. Hell, a garage needs to be swept. Something. It's always something to do at home. Or sit your ass down and watch TV and be thankful that there is nothing that you have to do.
But that's not good enough for young women. Young women love entertainment. They grew up in a drama life. They grew up in hyper drama everywhere, in school, in church, on TV. It's the world is filled with drama for them. Not like y'all, where y'all actually live the life of peacefulness, drama, sadness. It's just the stimulation thing. They love to be stimulated, and however that comes.
I'm gonna need people. Yeah, that's true. Cupcake. She's young too, 23, so she probably ain't got no responsibilities. Actually, since she lives with her mom.
Who lives with her mom?
She lives with her mom.
Who?
The girl in the story. It seems like she lives with her mom because the mom paid for her to go get the hair done, and then they needed to ride home. You know what I mean?
Hold on. The 23-year-old girl from the shop is the daughter or the mother?
She's the daughter. Yeah, she's the daughter. But her mom, like, that's why I had said earlier that sounded weird. Her mom asked the dude for the ride home. And
I thought she was the mother and had a daughter.
That's not how I see it anyway. That's not what it sounded like. She has the mother. She has the mother. So your mother's paying for you at 23 to get your hair done, it sounds like, with no ride.
Well, that's even worse.
These red flags, this is what I'm saying, unless I'm hearing it wrong. Y'all let me know if do you hear it the same way I did, or is it just me? That's what I'm hearing.
They want you to they want to be entertained. They don't want to, but she feels like before you get the box, you got to take her out. So I feel you. We could definitely do something fun next weekend. I'm gonna just chill in the crib today. Good move, brother. Okay, that's fine. I'm not rushing anything. Do you smoke? Hey, I got you. We can definitely hang out next weekend. I'm really just processing now. No, I don't. A lot of y'all brothers would have been like, yeah. You know what I mean? Yeah. What you trying to? And he probably could have got the buns right there. He would have been like, yeah. But I feel you're not trying to say everything just to get to the buns. And I'm sorry for your loss. How old was he? I wanted to hang out sooner, but that's fine. Thank you. He was 59. I know we will though. Okay, he's playing it cool, bro. He's not super thirsty. A lot of y'all dudes would have dove into it. Okay. I feel like we should because I just want to get out the house. There you go. That's cool. And this is a woman who's really showing high interest, but this could lead to some other things, which she was very wary as this.
It seems desperate to me. That's just me. It just seems desperate. You're like so desperate to see this man for some reason so quickly. I don't know. That's just me. Maybe it's just me.
Conversation goes.
But Nicole said she heard it the same way I did. So at least that. Thank you, Reaper, for being a member for 20 months. He said, did you see the cruise ship carrying the next pandemic hint of virus? People need to investigate where they're going. Those 150 stuck gotta go. Sorry. We'll see. Thank you, boo. Yeah, I'm old. I know.
Alone. I just want to get out of the house. That's cool. I can swing by and pick you.
Look at this picture. You falling for it?
Oh, she got a body like a mother.
You see her boobs?
I can't.
You can't see her boobs?
Oh shit! I thought she was holding a puppy. That's a can?
Yeah. This is the picture you're sending. This is desperate. Hey, boo.
Trapping for sure.
This is desperate. To me.
It's just trapping shit, dog.
Trapping. Okay. I don't know what that means, but okay. I'm old.
You don't try to catch snapper fish with the same bait you try to catch catfish. Right? You gotta know how to trap it. You gotta trap and hunt.
And then when some man decides to use you for sex, then all of a sudden it's, oh my God, how could you do this to me? If that's what you're putting out there from less than 24 hours of knowing someone. Yeah, or okay. Right.
Yeah.
You up by 7. When? Okay, this looks like all the same day. And he didn't respond. Said, did you have pictures? Did you have those pictures? So maybe I'm missing something. Anyway, so she starts sending the pictures. Got the girls on display, got the cheeks out. You know what I mean? And did you tell me you were going to destroy somebody? Because, okay, can we text for right now? Yeah, that's cool. That's a nice dress. My favorite color. Thank you. Are you up? 3 o'clock in the morning, Sunday morning. Those are cheek clapping hours, right? And obviously he wasn't. You know what I'm saying? A lot of y'all dudes would have heard the buzz, or maybe y'all out with somebody else, and y'all probably would have woke up and been like, okay. So this girl is really, hey, what are you up to? And what's your zodiac sign? And he tells her his birthday, okay. And can I see a pic? So she's asking good buddy for pictures. No. Thank you. And what's your zodiac sign? Okay. Can I see a pic? He sends her a pic in the gym. Got buddy's face blurred out. Okay. She said,
all right, in shape, dude. But like very in shape, child. All right, cool.
Okay, I see you, heart eye emoji. She proceeds to send him pictures with the cheeks out. You know what I'm saying? Nah, that's perfect. Thank you. I like to take pics of my lips because I like the aesthetic. LOL. Young girl. Oh, it's a young woman. She's 23. A man say they hella juicy. Okay, got the cheeks up, leaning over the counter. I see you. Okay, I want to see you. And see, for a lot of dudes, this is definitely a red flag. When a woman is basically, she wants to see you, she wants to see you, I want to see you.
Yes.
And I think they're in Chicago.
This is the whole fucking weekend. This is just the weekend. It ain't even been for a week. All right, I know I'm old. I'm sorry. This is just normal, right?
I told you already, people meet each other at the club, strangers, and get it off. So
okay.
In this fast pace, wham bam, thank you, ma'am, life. Yeah, that's normal shit.
Okay.
I know back in the day there was the tree date rule, the 3 month rule, et cetera, and all that. At the end of the day, you still gonna crash it.
You know what? I'm not going to deny that there weren't rules and 3-day rules and all that type of stuff. But me personally, it's how the hell I know you're not crazy? That's all I ever be concerned with. Are you crazy? Because how many stories have we seen in the last recent weeks where people were taking the hell on up out of here at the end of a freaking relationship? So maybe if you took the time to get to know the people that you want to crash, then maybe you'll stay alive longer. Yes, Nicole, this is the same weekend. It ain't even been 48 whole hours yet. But
there's some red flags in there with her baby for sure.
I have the number blurred out or whatever. But it's 219. I'm assuming 219. I haven't looked it up. I could be off though. I want to see you. Sending him stuff in the jammies. Like a lot of y'all would have been ready to get right up on it. He said, okay, tonight. She says tomorrow. So this is Sunday. We have to see the weekdays be busy. If so, it'll be 7 or so. Where could we go? You got all the ideas. She wanting to go out. Where could we go? Shit, we can go to my house. Yeah, I'm not bringing her over to my house. I'm gonna see. We might have to keep it to the weekend to really get outdoors. Oh, okay. So a lot of these messages are doubling up, maybe from what she's texting from. Oh, okay. I want you. This is definitely a red flag with women just coming out the woodwork like this. He says, I like that. Hope you got you some rest and have a productive day. Bro, so Buddy's not.
They made it to Monday, Nicole. Now she wants him. That's probably was Sunday night though. I want you, girl. What? Okay, I guess this is
not being overly thirsty. You know what I'm saying? He's probably, this is weird. Even though the cool thing about this is that he's seen her. He's given her a ride. He knows where she lives at or whatever they happen to be at the salon where he's taking his daughter to get her hair done.
Yeah, she could go. Kofa said no. The way these chicks setting up dudes these days, I'd be hesitant. Uh-oh. That's not what I was thinking of, but I guess it could be that too. Clearly they can't even get a ride, so it could be. There's a thought too.
At Monday. So she's very interested, texting back and forth, but again, this could be a red flag. I will try. Hope you have a productive day as well. Thank you. Okay. He sends her some pictures. Go ahead, buddy. You know what I'm saying? And he say for you. She's heart out emojis, all the stuff like that. Damn. He says, I want you too. Go ahead, player. Hey, what you doing? How was your day? Tuesday? That's 12 in the morning. I get it, because a lot of you guys are like, yo, this is crazy. 12 in the morning is cheek clapping hours, man. And then he doesn't respond because he's sleeping. We're sleeping. I'm up now. It was a busy day yesterday, though, getting the day started. Now, a lot of you could say, JR, she's only hitting him up like, what is he doing, like at 12 o'clock in the morning or whatever like that. You know what I mean? But she's been texting him throughout the day, and maybe she doesn't have much going on. You know what I mean? But this is I haven't read all this stuff. I'm just going through it right along with you guys. But I know it's going to get crazy here soon. Me too. What are you doing today? I'm outside today in Chicago. I hope you have a good day today. About to hit the gym in a minute, and after, run some errands, grab something to eat, and chill out for the most part. That's good. I'm at Whole Foods downtown right now. Cool. What gym, whatever. I wouldn't want to spoil it for you. It's much better in person. It's a few of them, though. Yeah, I know. I'm by Planet Fitness right now. Would you take me to the gym one day? And sorry for the late reply. No worries. I know sometimes life gets busy. We could definitely get some workouts in for sure. And when would that be? Like he was saying, like she's constantly trying to see him. A man say sooner or later, which is she's really trying to see this dude, right? Mm-hmm. Some things are better done spontaneous than knowing. LOL. I just got a new dress at Marshall's Tuesday, right? So she's been consistent.
Child, we got a new dress at Marshall's. I'm not trying to be rude. I'm not trying to be rude. We got a new dress at Marshall's. Child. Why is he bothering?
Marshall be having good clothes.
Goodbye, sir. You ain't got no car. You out here with your mom getting your hair done. Now you talking about Marshalls and desperate to see you. Maybe it is what Kofa said, but maybe she's trying to get pregnant too.
She's definitely running the game.
You could look like you have money, excuse me, or have something about you. You know what I'm saying? More than dirty socks and Nike slides. So I'm assuming the way his body looks that he's very particular about things. That's what I would think. And I guess she can see it too. Child, this is crazy. He's right.
Texting good buddy. He said, let me see it on you. And of course, good idea, because women like to show off, you know, their dresses. They like to see a young girl. She's looking for validation from an older guy. Just waking up. Hope you had a good one. This is Wednesday. I did just woke up, and I think chocolate and caramel is a good mixture. I feel like we're the same skin tone. LOL. Only one way to find out someday. You know, he's playful banter back and forth. Yes, I want to see you anyway. Your bathroom is so nice. Thank you. So who do you live with? No one. It's just me. I'm a grown ass man. You know what I'm saying? Unlike you living with your mother. You know what I'm saying? No one. It's just me. Okay.
All right. He confirmed it. You live with her mom.
About to hit the shower. Hey, can I still send you pics? Which is weird that you said, yeah, of course. What dude gonna turn? Nah, don't send me no pictures. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's like
y'all don't turn down pictures.
She running a game. She running a gambit.
She running a game.
Yeah, she running gambit.
To get pregnant.
Bread.
To get money.
At the end
She's
of the
really
day,
trying to sell herself.
she had the child, she gonna get bread. If you take her out, I mean, he's spending bread. It's about the bread, though.
So, are they going through? Damn, do you like? And I guess because he's not responding, this woman has an anxious attachment, if you will. So she needs immediate validation. If you don't like the filter, I can send you some without. So basically, Buddy's not responding when she wants him to, so she's like losing it, saying, if you don't like, I can send you some without. And he's just going, and you can see where it says block, because he obviously ends up blocking her. So he says, so she says, from a different number, by the way. This is a different number that you guys probably don't see. It's a 619. So you blocked me. LOL. I knew you just wanted to use me. We could have made.
This is weird. How come all these people that ain't got shit shopping at Marshall's always got another damn phone? This is weird. Red flags galore. Go ahead.
She hit it from a different number.
He blocked her, so now she's texting from a different number.
Gotta do it.
Nothing even happened yet. Why are you bothering?
Imagine if he did not.
Exactly. But we knew this from the beginning. Let me rephrase. I did. I knew. It was weird to begin with. Red flags from the gate. This is crazy.
My mother. Oh, okay. I'm putting this forward, but I'm gonna let's go ahead and read this, and I'm gonna go to why he blocked her. Okay, so you blocked me. LOL. I knew you just wanted to use me. We could have made my mother so jealous. You're sick as F. I'm not mad. You sick as F. Thank you though. I should have told you to shut the up. I should have never even tried. Block. How you gonna block him and he blocked you?
Wait a damn minute. We could have made my mom jealous. We could have made what the hell? I knew you just wanted to use me. Where? Delusional. This is delusion. Shout out to me. Child, shout out to me. I be knowing y'all. Can I get my props, please? I be knowing, okay? These bitches is crazy. What are we talking about? She been desperate the whole damn time. Yes, this is, and that's even weirder. That's even weirder. Make her mom jealous. Child. Yeah, what is this thirsty energy exactly? It could be multiple personality disorder. She don't shop at Marshall. She shops at Lululemon, or she Boost. It could be that too. Child, this is crazy. But got money for a fucking second phone to say this and then say blocked. I'm pretty sure he wasn't going to text her here, but I don't know.
Should have told you to shut the up. I should have never even tried. Block. How you gonna block him and he blocked you? Women gotta have, and even a young girl. You would never use me. Shut the F up. I'm putting you in a jar too. I hate you. I'm so glad I didn't let you use me. And even a young girl. You would never use.
You will never use. She's talking to herself, y'all. She's talking to herself. You will never use me. Shut the fuck up. I'm putting you in a jar too. I hate you. I'm so glad I didn't let you use me. Yo, what is going on, child? Crazy, deranged. Yo, that's what I'm saying. Like, it's like she in competition with her mom. Yes, that's what it sounds like. It's all crazy. It's all foolishness. This could be the woman for you, Reaper. You know, I'd be trying to help your ass out. Where's RBN? This could be the woman for him. I'm just saying.
Me, shut the F up. I'm putting you in a jar too. I hate you. I'm so glad I didn't let you use me. She emails him this text message, right? Because he blocked that too. So what led to that, and I'm gonna read it right here, right? And I hope I'm reading this in order, right? Because I could be off. Because some of these is just weird. And I just want to give you guys, because I know this may be off in a way. where she goes into the issues with her mother. And I think the last one where Buddy just got tired, right? She says, I'm sorry, but can you please help me? Can you please just pick me up? She's sick. She's trying to get me to blink myself. She won't leave me alone. I don't want to hurt myself or anyone else, but she wants to make it seem that way. She wants me to drive me crazy. She is sick. Can you please just pick me up? She won't leave me alone. Wow, Blink. Whatever happened to the photos? I thought you was going to send. Can you just, my man said, screw all that. What happened to the photos? She said, can you just pick me up? I didn't receive any. You want me to send you photos? He said, I thought you was going to send.
What is all of this? Now the mom is trying to delete her and he left the name in. So the name is there. Is it worth it?
Is it worth it? Can you squirt it? Put the blink down, flip it down the verse.
Is it worth it?
Son, the game was played already when she was on full press. You smell me?
Right. That's what. Well, when I was saying that, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's weird. It's too desperate to me.
I looked at it like she was running a game.
I mean, you could be a game, but it still seems desperate, even if game was the end result. You know what I mean?
Yeah, for sure. It ain't nothing new under the sun, right? They ain't evolved to the point where they running game and motherfuckers they checking down on it.
I mean, it's new to me. This is weird to me. to me.
That women want men, that they track down men.
No, that you come off this desperate, given it's men's fault. This is really, honestly, even more of the add to the list of y'all blame men for everything, but look how you act. Look what you're doing. Look, you're throwing yourself at this man. Basically, you're desperate to see him. You have nothing, because this is a class thing too. I'm gonna go out on a limb and say he has something, and he has a kid, and he's in shape. So the odds are he has something to lose. So why even continue with someone who clearly has nothing to lose, but be willing to take you down with what you have? Does that make sense?
I'm dragging it.
That's where my mind goes, right? Not the, all the games and everything. My mind goes to, I'm not about to lose my livelihood for some foolishness. I think everybody's crazy. I say that all the time. So I got to address whether you're crazy first before anything else.
So even though I work at Morgan Chase, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I'm popping the exec at Morgan Chase.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes I slide by McDonald's and Waffle House and I see something in it that's worth, that look like a good cup trampoline. You dig it?
Mm-hmm.
A good trampoline to bounce off of. So that's just it. When you have the ability to bag on that level, you got the ability to bag on multiple levels. You smell it?
I get all that.
That's what it is. So he did his little investigation to see if it was worth it, and it turned out it wasn't. So he banged out.
Okay.
So maybe you forgot. Yeah, you can. By the way, I was not trying to play with you or anything. I was genuinely trying to get to know you. Listen, I'm sorry for what you're going through, all of this with your mother, and I hope you can get the help that you need to better your life. Because at this point, it's really like a red flag, bro, at this point. I'm really not trying to get in between you and your mother. It seems like a lot going on. You're not going to. I just want you, and she has nothing to do with that. It's nothing wrong with me wanting you. She's the problem. I just want you to pick me up, and I don't want my mother to be in between us, so I don't even want to talk about her, honestly. I just want you to pick me up because I want to see you. She won't know. I completely understand, but I'm not trying to be ducking and dodging your mother and things, y'all.
Why did she say we can make my mother jealous? Because the mother wants him too? Because they probably more
I think the mother wanted him first because that's the one that asked for the ride.
And they probably parred in age a little bit better, and the mother was jacking. She played a game to piss off the mom, get under the mom's skin for whatever reason, et cetera, et cetera. Okay, cool.
That's what I'm thinking. And then the dude went for the daughter, and the mother's probably giving her a hard time about it.
Well, the mother should have known none unless she's relaying the messages back. Like, yeah, I'm speaking to him. Yeah, we talk.
She got the number. She got the number when they got the ride. So the mother probably knows that they're talking.
She doesn't know the full conversation, what's going on, because the mother isn't in the phone unless they got mirrored phones.
I agree with that. Maybe we'll go ahead and go with that. But I think the problem is the fact that she already knows that the daughter is talking to him. And I think that someone that the mother wanted to talk to. That's the issue, regardless of the rest. I feel like that. So she could be in there talking about who you talk to him. What do you say? What's going? It could be all that going on. So then there's that dynamic. And then she's crazy. This girl right here. I feel... I don't know. This is crazy. He's right. This is crazy. This is real. This is one of his subscribers, y'all.
To have going on. You don't have to. I just want to see you to get away from all this. I don't want nothing to do with my mother. What is it about me that you want? I want you because of the way you treat me. You're handsome, and I thought you wanted to see me. But yeah, a lot of this is a red flag, bro. This going. So I guess I'm assuming this is Chicago because she said they're in Chicago. Let me read some more here. She keeps bullying me. She keeps calling me a demon, and she's trying to make sure I'm crazy. She won't leave me alone. She won't leave me the F alone. She wants you. She won't leave me alone. I'm sorry of the outburst. My mother wants me to blink. She's sick, and I'm sorry. Did I already read this? I feel like I already read this. I'm sorry, guys.
I don't know if you read it already, but right here it says she wants you. She won't leave me the F alone. She wants you. Talking about her mom. So there it is. I guess we missed it the first time.
Can you please just get me? She won't leave me alone. She's trying to blink me or drive me crazy. Can you please help me? She's crazy. I don't respond to random phone calls. Who is this? You're throwing a lot at me. I guess that's what he meant to say. Who is this? Wow. That hurts you. No, that hurts that you don't know who this is. And I guess Buddy was like, yeah, this is too much. I'm glad I didn't clap. You know what I mean? So this is where she completely goes in before he ends up blocking her. Can you please just pick up? My mother's mentally ill. She's trying to make me blink myself. Please, my mother is sick. This is why I'm crazy. She won't leave me alone. Please. She won't leave me alone. I'm sorry. This is why I'm crazy. She won't leave me alone. I'm not GAY.
Anybody interested, Bueller? Reaper? Trinidad?
Gotta be fired.
Shut up. Y'all are so stupid.
If she has left the reservation and got this far, that boss crazy.
You know what? You're a jackass. So you will go ahead and do it, even with all this.
No. I like my life.
No, you don't. Yes, you would. You'd be on the side of the damn trash can again.
Hey, relax, G. Don't stick that.
Look at this. Been there before. Ray. Oh my God. Oh my God. That's crazy. This is crazy. She's talking to herself now.
I don't want nothing to do with females. She won't leave me alone. She won't leave me alone. She keeps effing with me. Can you please just pick me up? She wants you, and she won't leave me alone. She's driving me crazy. She won't leave me alone. She's trying to get me to blank myself. My mother's trying to get me to blank. I'm sorry, but can you please pick me up? She won't leave me alone.
Imagine putting all that in writing and saying, "Come get me. Just come get me. My mom wants me to self-delete, but just come get me. My mom wants you. My mom wants you, but come get me, huh?"
On demon time.
Yes, this is crazy.
Demon time, Buddy can run a double tap. You feel me?
Oh my God. Oh my God. Y'all are a problem. That's crazy.
If he bought that life, he can run a double tap.
Oh my God, that is crazy.
Then you maybe got to move out of the state. But how many men can say they popped the mom and the daughter?
I don't know. I'll leave that to y'all. This is crazy. Not legendary, Uncle Rick.
It is what it is, though.
The Arash Cage said, "I was just thinking the same thing." Y'all ain't shit. Y'all ain't shit. Y'all ain't shit. This is crazy. Me, I'm over here like, oh, let me see if somebody's crazy. Y'all are like, yeah, crazy. Firebox. We can get the 2 for 1. I'm like, what the fuck?
Keep it in the family, G.
Oh my God. Then everybody's pregnant. The only decent person, Kofa, say no. Oh my God.
Kofa is talking sense.
Yeah, so is JR.
We just saying, if he was on demon time, he could double tap and then have to move. But
Kofa, would you do it? Kofa
not doing that shit. Nobody's doing it. Nobody's really doing it.
I think you would do it. I think you would do it. I think you would do it.
No, it's Church Box that's fired too.
The Arashi Cage, he would do it. He would do it.
With that name, yeah, I'm joking.
He would do it.
and he blocks her after that. So
He
yeah,
blocked her
now
before.
this is thing, you never know what type of woman you're coming across. This is a young woman, obviously lives with her mom, I'm assuming, and she's not mentally disturbed, even though she looks a certain way. And most women, I say,
Mentally disturbed.
do have some sort of mental illness. You know,
Now I'm offended. So now we all got mental illness now. That shut the hell up. Maybe it's y'all with the mental illness, okay?
Nah, I looked at the data a little bit ago.
Did you
I really did. I really did look at the.
go over it on a show? Did you put it on a show?
No. I just looked at it on a whim. I was doing something else, and that was a part of the research for my show. So I
Yeah.
did look at it.
Yeah, do a show on it, please, and let me know when you're gonna do it, because I want to make sure I'm there.
I don't care about it enough to do a show specifically about that.
No, I want you to do it. I'm making a request. I'm
just saying that what it looks like right now, the majority of people that's medicated for mental disorders is women.
Now, listen, that might be true for sure. That might be true. But but JR said every woman. He said all women got mental disorders. He blanketed.
I'm with it. Yeah, all y'all fucked up.
Shut up. Whatever.
but I mean, a lot of you don't think she could be pretty, whatever have you, but she's got her own stuff. So Good Buddy definitely dodged the bullet on this. And I know women be talking about this all the time. Yeah, this dude lost it and was saying all this. It was just like, for him, he's yo, you know, and y'all know in certain cities, girls set you up and do all kinds of stuff. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, Buddy made the right choice, even though some of y'all be like, man, I would have still been Ham Newton up in those buns. You know what I'm saying? But I know there's a long video, man. Let me know what you guys think. Editor, make sure.
Oh my God. Shout out to JR though. That's crazy.
Kofa said no.
Oh, did he? Oh, well, thank God. Sheesh.
How you believe Kofa no, but my no is invalid? Because dumpster cat?
Wait, that's just the way that it works around here. It's just the way that it works.
This is trifling as fuck.
It's just the way that it works around here. Sorry for your luck.
Yeah. Just random. Yeah.
Oh my God, yo. Anyway, I'm sorry. That's crazy. But the red flags were there from the gate. Sorry for your luck. I just personally, I feel like the red flags were there from the gate. Goodbye, Reaper. Goodbye. That's my new word. Misandry is my new word.
Full on MSD shit. Thank you.
You got time for tonight's conversation?
Yeah, we could burn.
All right, hold on. This is not the one that I wanted, but I can't find the one that I wanted. Why can't I get this sound to come on? What the fuck? Oh, there it is. All right. All right. He wanted, hold on. He wanted a strong, loyal, high value woman, then drained her and left. Did he fumble her?
Oh my God.
Yeah, this is not the one that I wanted. Hold on. It's not the one I wanted. Let me see.
You already introduced it. Play it.
Okay. I'll find the other one while I'm
give people blue balls like that and just walk away like.
How to love.
All right.
Why do men claim to want a down, loyal, headstrong, independent woman who knows how to love, and when he gets one, he fumbles the opportunity?
Did I fumble you or did I drain you and get bored?
You tell me.
Because here's the thing. You think I fumbled you because I didn't know how to use you. No, I fumbled you because I used you and it was effective. You ain't got no more. I don't need the broken you. Turn back into that strong. Hold on. No. You turn back to that.
Huh?
What man says they want a headstrong, independent woman? What is she on?
Y'all say it all the time.
I want a headstrong, arguing, bullheaded fuck.
I'm just playing.
This is insane.
Maybe that's the problem. Is that what you're saying?
What's the problem?
That's what she thinks.
Right.
Yeah.
She's given something to the market that the market does not want and receives the results of it. So when you get pumped and dumped, you confused. What man wants a strong woman? What we gonna do? Go to the gym together and lift weights?
We can't go to the gym together.
Oh yeah, I want my woman strong. Like, stop, quit this shit.
You wouldn't go to the gym with me?
What? Hold on, yes, but what are you doing in the gym?
I do HIIT training. High intensity interval training.
Oh, cardio.
Oh, yeah, I use weights though. I lift weights.
Oh, so you be in there slinging iron. Okay, got it.
I do. What's wrong with that? What's wrong with that? How in one breath y'all be talking about, oh, you gotta be in shape and you can't be big, and then somebody does it and you're still mad? How?
I'm not mad about it.
I know you're not mad, but I'm just saying, but you're saying it like I'm crazy because I go to the gym.
No, I'm saying in the fact that we say my strong, right?
I don't think she means strong. I don't think that's what she's talking about.
She's talking about strong in here.
And in the mouth, I'm thinking.
Right.
I'm talking strong like this. Not because I'm trying to fight. I'm just saying to be in shape.
Yeah. You're supposed to be in shape. You're supposed to be. Matter of fact, my neighbor had a baby recently, right?
Mm-hmm.
The other day, I was finna go to work, and I popped out the garage. She's in there working out already. The baby is laying inside the thing on the blanket or whatever.
Yeah.
She in there squatting her frame out. I said, look at white women.
That's good. That's good.
No lapse time, none. Baby can't even walk yet. She back at it.
Yeah, well, that's 9 months before a baby can walk at minimum. So that's a long time not to be working it out. You know what I mean? So shout out to her. That's a good thing, right?
I walked early.
Just to see her?
No, when I was a baby, I walked early.
Oh. I'm just saying.
My leg was bowed up a little bit when I was young.
You know what? Oh no, this is a different one. You know what? When we watch this, because you haven't been here, and we pause. So we pause on the crowd. I'd be all from the opportunity. They all seem to look similar, allegedly.
I was just when you had to still up first before you played the video, I was like, it's a fucking team pretty much running it at this point.
I'm saying, Lo, seriously, and the people that come up here, they're mostly looking like this.
Hey, yo, Reaper, low key, her body smokes, huh? Low key. I be trying to not watch to be respectful because she's a married woman, but that body cold. But carrying on.
What's the carry on? You carry on.
I'm just saying they have a team of women that come to that microphone. Yesterday, the joint was so big we couldn't even see her in the frame.
The lady with the red boa thing on.
So she was so wide in frame with her stepmom, godmama drama. She was so big that frame. She was outside of the frame.
But these are the people that are telling y'all what y'all need to do, and listening to Funky Doniva and listening to Dondre Whitfield, and you're supposed to help this community. Y'all supposed to marry these people, okay? I'm just letting y'all know.
Because we're supposed to. It's like they want men to be like the same churches they go to, right? Where they say, "Come as you are." No. Men don't even go to church no more.
I don't know if they know that. Do they know that?
That men don't go to church no more?
Yeah.
They don't care. They don't care because they go in a church. They hear that they fuckery is okay. They going for what you call validation and prosperity preach instead of going to the brimstone and fire to tell them that they're wrong.
Yeah. All right, let's finish this.
Strong, healed, independent woman because you got something for me to take. You think that I'm attracted to people with nothing to lose? I picked you because you are a challenge. Me getting you to do that thing you normally don't do for those other men for me, that made me feel more like a man. The reason I fumbled you is because I had no intention on carrying you to marriage in the first place. You keep thinking my intention with you was because I saw a wife. No, I saw a come up. And look, I was broken after you, now I'm healed. I was an ancient man. You saw the best in me and you built me for the next girl. Thank you. Here's the thing. Thank you. And I loved you when your confidence was high, but I broke that. So rather than restart and try to heal you, I'm gonna restart with another woman. See, you thought I'd see you as a girlfriend. No, I saw you as my next victim. Guess what I'm saying is,
on the gang,
I like them healed.
This shit ass.
I like them strong. I like.
What's wrong?
This shit ass.
Ace or the show?
Sure.
I'm asking, or are you talking about what Uncle Rick said?
I'm with Uncle Rick on what he's saying. I'm not jacking none of this shit. That shit ass as fuck. They get the most minimal information.
Thank you, Gemini Boo. I appreciate you. Mm-hmm.
The most minimal piece of information, and then go on tangents about you don't know these people dynamics. You don't know what this woman has done to this man. You know what this man has done to this woman. They're hearing one piece of the story and going crazy with it.
But they're listening. If you're watching her, she's listening and hearing what he's saying and like, oh yeah, you're right, basically. And it's like, you could go to a therapist and get a real therapist as opposed to Ace Metaphor and the gang on the panel. You know
because a therapist is boring.
A therapist is boring.
Yeah. Doing the work to heal yourself and actually going through the system and the journey is boring. This is fun and dramatic and you get to hear what you want to hear. And it's like going to church and it's okay to be A, B, C, D. God love everybody. And all these crazy shit that being preached today.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Come on, bro.
I think it's weird.
Absolutely weird.
That's what I'm saying. Like when I went here and they started giving out, because a lot of people keep thinking that this is fake. I'm telling y'all, it's not fake. These people actually are giving what is the difference with them giving the information here and giving it on TikTok? I believe everything. They pass this shit out to these people to write their shit down, and then they get called up to give their question, story, whatever the case may be.
Yeah.
And when they came through and they were like, you want to write something down? I'm like, I don't need to write nothing down. I'm just here to watch because to see how it goes. And that's when I'm like, it's a bunch of women. It's a ton of women. And the only men there are men who probably were forced to come with these women. Honestly, they was probably forced to come with these women. And Ace does know the questions first. The rest of the panel does not know the questions. So they are the ones, when they look surprised, they're really surprised. Ace already knows. And then, you got Dr. Shane Bryant answering. She ain't a doctor. You got Kendra G up there answering questions. She ain't nothing. And again, I don't know the rest of these people. And there's two couples married, Kitty and Trill.
She ain't nothing.
She's nothing. Forget Kendra Gilliams. But you coming?
She ain't nothing. That's a crazy statement.
I don't care. Fuck that bitch. But and then when you had somebody up here, you all excited about Iyanla Van Zandt, but y'all are the ones that ran Iyanla Van Zandt off of fucking TV because of what she said. But now you're paying to see Iyanla Van Zandt on here. It don't make sense.
None of it makes sense.
Right. That's what I'm saying. Anyway.
Liked them with a job. I locked them with a head on their shoulders. You know why? Once I convince you to love me, you lose all that common sense. And you give me all those goodies. So my question to you is, did I fumble you or did the plan actually just work?
The villainization of men is fucking insane, man.
Oh yeah, I didn't realize that till just now when Big Boy said it.
What?
So that's the pandering, right?
Yeah, they villainize men because they know their bread is buttered by women. Women are the one buttering that bread over there. That shit don't make no sense. Sure. How do you deduce this so quickly?
Ooh, Ace?
These motherfuckers must be fortune tellers and mind readers and aliens with these gifts that they have. Stop. Quit this shit.
Okay. I got another one.
I bet.
I could do this all day. I could do this all day. You're really looking at it at two different places too. You do realize that, right?
Well,
which is why I think it's good, that you can come up here and do this, because I'm looking at it like I'm proving that these biatches be lying. That's what I'm looking at it from that perspective, and that they bring this shit on themselves. They participate, they settle, all that. That's where I'm coming from it from.
Yeah.
You're seeing it from this is crazy talk, pandering, men are all the problem. This is what they're saying. And it's like, I didn't even think about that because I'm too busy looking at it from this perspective. But you're right. You're right. I wasn't even paying attention to that. I'm just like, I told y'all. Taking my accolades, huh?
But that what the MSG does. They make women better. So shout out to the MSG.
Wait, what? I don't think we said that. I don't think that came up.
Yeah, we did. You just said that. You literally just said that.
What did I say?
Thank you for being here to give it perspective because I didn't see it in this light.
Yes,
I'm saying, you're welcome. No big deal. That's what the MSG does. Big face.
I walk right into that. I don't think that's what I said, but I can see that's how you heard it. Okay.
That's what all we heard. MSG was like, we're a gang.
I just hear your perspective, which has opened my eyes to hear it from an additional perspective. How about that? Let's hear it. This one is why do some men say they want a good woman but lose her when they finally get one? Reaper, this is for you. Okay. I already know.
Reaper not jacking. Nope, I wouldn't even let my dog go out like that.
Well, you forgot the asterisk. When I said I wanted to.
Why does a man always say he want a good woman, but then when he get one, he can't keep her?
Well,
do y'all always say that? Bueller, do y'all always say that? I don't know. Gemini, I don't. I don't know if I heard y'all saying all that, but all right.
Is she qualifying herself as a good woman?
I mean, I'm assuming it's. See, I've seen this one already, right? Because I've just been going through these things because I just love this. I think this is so funny. And when she said that, my thought was, somebody needs to tell me that I'm a good woman to know that I'm a good woman. Somebody has to tell me. Hold on. Shout out to all the new subscribers. I see you. I appreciate you. Y'all hit the like button for me. Subscribe if you are new. I would need someone should have to tell me that, because if I'm looking for someone, it's up to them to decide that. Does that make sense? So I can think I'm a good woman.
Yeah.
Okay, but I think that I am a good woman. But I wouldn't come out in here and say I'm a good woman. How come don't nobody want me? You know what I mean? How I am and who I am is gonna make someone know that I'm a good woman or not. If that makes sense.
The results of your life would show that more than you even saying it.
Right, and I would never say that. I would not be out here saying that shit. You know what I mean? It's weird to me. It's weird.
No. It is weird.
Okay.
When women separate themselves from the biatches and the see you next Tuesdays, right, and the 304s, it's easily identifiable that this is a woman I'm talking to, right, as opposed to the other groups.
Mm-hmm.
So they receive the benefits of their labor as a woman, the same way 304s receive the benefits of their labor as being a 304 when they had to run to the clinic every 6 months, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's the results of their behavior.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody gets the results of their behavior. What they do, what they elbow grease and put their work into, what they attach themselves to, you will receive those benefits. It's just that simple. So you will receive the benefits of being a good woman. Hence the reason why you are in the position where you are today.
Yeah, thank you. But I always thought it was weird to come out here and say what you are. And the question should be, so how many people told you that in order for you to know that's what you are? Confidence is one thing, but I feel like, what is it? Conceitedness is something different, maybe. I don't know if that's the right word. Shout out to Barry Hamilton up in here. He said Obsidian said he and his lady attended a few of these public platforms and noticed the majority of the female audience are of a certain age group and appear to be permanently single. No, they just go here. They get their advice. What you talking about? Shout out to shout out to Obsidian. Not her eyebrows are crooked. Goodbye, sir. Me? You can't even see my eyebrow.
You forgot the asterisk. When I said I wanted a good woman, I meant I wanted a good woman with low self-esteem. I wanted a good woman with lack of boundaries when it came to me. I wanted a good woman that placed me in front of herself. I wanted a good woman that cares more about fixing me than healing herself. I picked you because you were a good woman, but it was an asterisk afterwards. Just because you are the woman of his dreams don't mean that man ain't the man of your nightmares. And I'm saying some men seek out the highest caliber woman they can find with the lowest amount of self-esteem. If you had standards from the beginning, that wouldn't have been talking to you in the first place. If you made him work for it in the beginning, he wouldn't have talked to you in the first place. And y'all said yourselves, you'd be like, man, when I started taking off the table, men wouldn't talk to me. Exactly. Because a man that doesn't have intentions with you won't stay by when you have those standards. It won't be worth the fight. And I'm going to say this to y'all, and I know what y'all about to say. You're going to be like, but nah, Ace. Nah, I am a good woman. Well, to who? You a good woman to him, but not to your self.
Goodbye.
Because here you are allowing a man to fumble you. And let's be real, ladies. You didn't even leave after the first time he fumbled your heart. You let that nigga recover it, then fumble it again, then recover it, and fumble it again. By the time you leave, you are limping away. You got a bandage and a broken heart because you didn't, listen, let's call it a beam. He didn't lose you. He got bored with trying to fix that. He left. And I know, no, I broke up with him because he stopped trying 6 months ago. That man never wanted you with high self-esteem. So that's why he fumbled you. Because at some point you found it. At some point you started liking yourself and loving yourself and you got your confidence back. And that ain't the girl I chose. So I'm gonna go find another good woman with an asterisk, like low self-esteem.
Have mercy upon my soul.
What? He know what he doing? He know how to get the money? Shout out to the world class in the building. Hey, boo. What? Y'all saying the man sounded like a cornball, sassy.
So he's a
what?
He's a buster, dog.
Is he spilling the tea?
Is he spilling tea?
Yeah, is he spilling tea? He's not right. What are you saying?
Men don't even talk about tea.
I mean, that's what I just said. That's how I put it. But is Ace giving up secrets then? Is that a better term?
What secrets is he giving up?
Oh, so I don't know. I don't be listening to him. I wish somebody else would talk. I don't like listening to him talk. I honestly, he's not the person I'd try to hear from. I like to hear from Kitty and Trill. And that girl with the braids, even though she get on my nerves.
So people say a whole bunch of words without saying nothing for real.
Correct. I agree.
He's not kicking no funk that's gonna help these people for real.
Agree. He's helping to make it worse. Honestly, when Ace talks, he says the shit to make it worse. That's why I'm like, I don't want to hear from him. He really don't be saying anything. He just be telling a story and they be co-signing. Yeah, I know, that's right. I'm like, he ain't saying nothing. What are we talking about?
When you went to the store and you made the left into the cereal aisle, you should have made the right and went to go get the Asian food, because the Asian food, remember, Asia is in the east. Remember, east rhymes with beast, and then the man was a beast because he the same motherfucker you see on the corner talking about some bean pie, brother. Calm that shit down. Not saying nothing, dog. Just yapping away, son.
I agree.
Pandering to bullshit.
Yeah, sis, go, sis. That's what Ace is saying. Oh my God.
I'm crazy as cheese, boy.
That girl from JR's video probably goes on here and listens to this advice. I'm not listening to these people's advice. I'm really not. Okay. If something makes sense, I might agree with it, but I'm not listening to their advice. I'm listening to the stupid stories. and then how they respond to the feedback given to them. Just like the lady yesterday. I think you were here. The one that said the guy is coming back to her after having the baby with somebody else or something like that. And it's like, but you're entertaining this shit.
Oh, big girl.
Yeah, there's so many, but yeah. But you're entertaining this shit.
You're relaxed. You can't. That's rude.
What's rude?
There's so many of the big girls.
Yeah, it's really hard to figure it out. They're all big. And it's like there's a fake sisterhood from that perspective. And 2, so you really don't have no sense. But 3, y'all be the ones talking about men are the problem all damn time when y'all are willingly being put in these situations. Just like the lady whose boyfriend was in the back and knowing damn well, I don't know if he was here for that they not gonna break up. She waiting 10 years to get a title. 10 years, 7 or 10 years to get a title. These amounts of time. These amounts of time are crazy. Are we living forever and I just missed a meeting or something? Shout out to D57. Thank you, Boo. He said tonight's conversation is wild and out for Black women's pain.
Word.
I don't disagree. I don't disagree. All right, one more. Then I'm done with this. It's almost 2.5 hours. Oh, I got time though, yeah. Anyway, this is he ghosts, then comes back with excuses, and she still lets him back in. What's the real issue? Exactly. There you go. How you gonna let him back? I'm confused. I'm confused.
Cause they like pipe.
Huh?
Because women like pipe, bruh.
Absolutely, but you're not gonna be ghosting me and then come back with some dumbass excuse and then ghost me. That's completely different.
What if his fish died? He was mourning.
Why
y'all have no care.
So foolish.
No care, no consideration for men and what men go through in this tragic world that we live in. It's always about y'all and y'all.
Did I not care about you when the bird died?
I don't remember that shit.
Oh, you don't remember me donating to the bird fund significantly?
No, I remember because you still call this motherfucker burrito, so I don't remember any of it.
So in other words, you do remember, you just being difficult. Okay. I remember that the next time something happens.
Hey, yo. There's nothing happening. What are you saying? He's right here. He can hear you.
Rotito, I know, but I'm just saying, if something else happens and you need me, you can forget it. I'm just going to laugh. It could be your goldfish next time. I'm going to just laugh.
This is woman right here for you.
This ain't no woman. You won't acknowledge.
You don't remember when I okay. I tell you what I do next.
You won't acknowledge the care I gave you when the bird died.
You did. Fine.
Okay, thank you. All right.
Wishing bad things on the road, dog.
I'm not wishing anything bad on the bird.
You just say when something else happens, I'm gonna laugh.
Specific to him, I just said something else. It could be your goldfish. It could be that. Anyway, just listen to this lady, child.
Why do men ghost women and act so clueless when we ask them about it?
Why are you asking a man a question who ghosted you?
That's true.
How long has it been since that man ghosted you?
He ghosts me and then he come back and be like, oh, something happened. My dad is
the bird died
in the hospital, something like that.
How many times was that?
He did it like twice.
You cool with being a revolving door?
No, ma'am.
Sounds like you are, baby. If a person cannot communicate with you, I don't care what the reason is. We are adults. If they cannot communicate that maybe they're not happy, maybe they got something going on in their life, maybe they're not interested in you, maybe this is not the time, why do we allow them to have access to us? Men will keep on treating you a certain type of way if you show them that you do not respect and value yourself. If you act like you are dumb, if you don't show no boundaries, if you keep on allowing things to happen, he gonna keep trying you and trying you and trying you because you are allowing it to happen. You want a person who is intentional. Everybody wants a person who can communicate. We need that for just safety as a human. Why are we allowing ourselves? We need to stop this question because we hear this question all the time. Why do men ghost us? Why do you allow a ghost to keep coming back into your life? That's it. That's the question right there. It ain't got nothing to do with the man. If a man knows you don't see value in yourself, he will not see value in you. The women that men respect are the ones who set boundaries and say, I'm not going to tolerate this, I'm not going to play this, and I'm not going to allow this. The men who know the tolerant women, they're going to keep playing on them. So how much tolerance do you usually have? I don't have a high emotional pain tolerance at all. As soon as you give me any type of hurt and pain, you probably are going to be out of my life. I didn't build a tolerance for that. I value myself way too much and I love myself way too much. I've put a lot of blood, sweat, and tears in myself, and I'm not going to allow a man to come in here and be foolish. And this is coming from a woman who did that, and I'm celebrating my marriage anniversary today. I'm married because I stopped. I'm telling you, baby, I'm married.
Oh, I missed it. Hold on.
What?
I'm married because.
Look at that.
Okay.
Reaper. It's the crowd for you. Y'all can find women right here when tonight's conversation comes to your town.
It's a lot of bucks running around that room for sure.
Yes, I'm telling you. You can clean up in this room. Trust me. I've been there.
Nah, you don't want to go there and back because they leave there with their ass on their fucking shoulders, smelling themselves. You smell me? You gotta wait till they go to the club after that shit and the bar after that shit, and then you go smoke some shit out.
I could not. No, y'all. The first bird he had, y'all. The first bird that he had, and then he had to go get this bird. So it's a way back when bird. But
nah, he's still here. The new one is here at least.
Yeah, the new one. Yeah.
He killed the other one.
y'all can have a lot of options out here. A lot of options. Not
big it's gonna become a big James for sure.
They're not all big. I'm looking for this one.
I'm telling you, baby, I'm married and I'm happy because.
You got him on the picture?
No, you got to go back to what she's saying.
To Kitty?
It's something in there being said. I don't think people are tracking.
From the beginning?
Nah, just when she play the beginning,
Something like that.
How many times was that?
He did it like twice.
You cool with being a revolving door?
No, ma'am.
Sounds like you are, baby. If a person cannot communicate with you, I don't care what the reason is. We are adults. If they cannot communicate that maybe they're not happy, maybe they got something going on in their life, maybe they're not interested in you, maybe this is not the time, why do we allow them to have access to us? Men will keep on treating you a certain type of way if you show them that you do not respect and value yourself. If you act like you are dumb, if you don't show no boundaries, if you keep on allowing things to happen, he gonna keep trying you and trying you and trying you because you are allowing it to happen. You want a person who is intentional. Everybody wants a person who can communicate. We need that for just safety as a human. Why are we allowing ourselves? We need to stop this question because we hear this question all the time. Why do men ghost us? Why do you allow a ghost to keep coming back into your life? That's it. That's the question right there. It ain't got nothing to do with the man. If a man knows you don't see value in yourself, he will not see value in you. The women that men respect are the ones who set boundaries and say, I'm not going to tolerate this, I'm not going to play this, and I'm not going to allow this. The men who know the tolerant women, they're going to keep playing on them. So how much tolerance do you usually have? I don't have a high emotional pain tolerance at all. As soon as you give me any type of hurt and pain, you probably are going to be out of my life. I didn't build a tolerance for that. I value myself.
Pause it.
Mm-hmm.
How do you not have an emotional pain tolerance at this age? Am I reading in? If I'm reading in, let me know I'm reading in. If I need to put the white lights on, I'll put the white lights on and back out. No big deal. But as a grown woman who lives in a world, in relationship, you're going to receive emotional pains.
Correct.
Mental pains, physical pains is going to happen.
Correct. That's life.
Right.
Mhm.
So what you're saying is you're not fit to deal with emotional combat because as soon as something happens, you banging out, and you're supposed to be a healthy adult woman giving advice to other people.
You talking about Kitty? What she's saying? That's what you're talking about, right?
Absolutely.
So maybe she's doing the same thing as Ace is doing, is just telling them what it is that they want to hear. Because what you're saying with regard to being able to these people are not young. Let me just say that these people are not young.
Who's not young?
The people coming up to ask these questions, and they all should know at their big old ages how to problem solve and resolve their issues, where to get help from, and not to come to this show to come and ask people that are younger than them enough of the time and or the same age as them. That's my first disclaimer. This is weird from that perspective. If it was a bunch of 20-year-olds, all right, fine, I understand, it makes sense. But these are grown ass, big ass people. This is all weird to begin with.
Double down on the big.
But I hear what you're saying about Kitty, but when she goes in these long talks, I'm not even listening to her. I have to be honest with you. Just get to the damn point. Just get to the damn point.
But I think that's important if you don't want to give an advice to tell people how to fight through life. And you swear to God, you just said you don't have the emotional tolerance, the emotional gangbang to fight through adversities and pain in your relationship. How are you equipped then to give advice to people to tell them bang true? Because last night you just gave a lady advice about God, and God gonna do it. Then what's your real parameter?
It's usually from a biblical perspective. Usually that's what she gives.
So as great as God is, God didn't give you the sense and ability and the awareness to actually sometimes be self-sufficient. So without God, you just can't do it. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yep. I agree with you.
You're supposed to have the ability to battle and fight.
Correct.
Because when the enemy approaches and they slinging 9mm mini rockets at you, you don't say, Almighty Creator, Father, the one who. What you do? Your sense kicks in and you get low, right?
Yeah.
You don't pray, God, what should I do next? Should I get low? Should I run to the trunk and grab my gat and start springing on the block also? You don't do these type of things. They act so weird, dog. They're weird.
I agree.
Weirdos, dog.
These are just weird.
They want to put God in relationship things when they're not even evolved enough humans to comprehend God in himself. When you comprehend enough of God, when you look at God like God is inside of you, then you can make proper decisions. And you don't have to say, well, I'm waiting for a man because God gonna find me. What are we talking about, dog?
This is what works. This is what works.
Loser gang, bro.
You hear them all hooting and hollering about it, right? And that will probably continue. Thank you, D. He said Kitty can't hold her emotional pain liquor, #babble. Sometimes she really do be babbling. I agree. I absolutely agree. And I still stand by, like, I understand where Trent is coming from. But you also, even if you are like abiding by the rules of the Bible and what God says and everything, you also have to do your own freaking work at the end of the day. You got to put some work into what it is that you're looking for and what it is that you're trying to get. But I feel like that part, is not said, even though it shouldn't need to be said because it's common sense. But we already know that common sense isn't so common. But common sense didn't keep these people from putting this information out here into the public so that people that you don't even know with no credentials that you know of can give you advice, and you're more willing to take their advice and listen. Well, let me say, listen to them than you would to go to the church and listen to a pastor or a preacher or someone who has credentials.
Right.
Because I got to keep saying, y'all had Iyanla and then y'all drove her off the TV because you didn't like what she was saying. So I would think that y'all still would be doing the same thing in real life. So people really don't want to get help. women, black women in particular, they just want someone to agree with them. It is the same story over and over and over again, which is why they hell-bent upset about people and saying stuff to me like Donald Trump don't like you, and not realizing that I don't give a fuck about that. Y'all the ones that care about whether people like you or not. I don't. The ones that I know that like me are the ones that I care about, not the ones that I don't even know. These people worried about Trinidad. Did you hear that they were supposed to not go to the Met Gala?
Yeah, on the gang.
Oh, you didn't know that?
You told me last night.
And that while Taraji was sitting up here being all high and mighty, she got fucking books for sale on fucking Amazon. But these are the people that these people will listen to, taking you down a road that ain't gonna help you and get you nowhere while they continue to move forward with what the hell it is that they have. Self-righteous.
Right.
Self-righteous. But you still listen to these people, even when it's in front of your damn face. That is the same thing going on here.
Right.
It's really the same thing.
It's, you know, when you go to a real, let's say, therapist, not me, not you, not what's the name of that? The night show, not Cheyenne Bryant bullshit. It demands work.
Correct. Everything demands work. Everything worth having, you need to work for.
It demands work to become better. That's the hard shit that people don't want to do. It's easier to be lied to and told that that it's all good. They was wrong. You were strong. You were independent. You beautiful queen. Cases, ghosts, hazes. It's easy. That's easy shit, right? Lull them to sleep. Just like how they say, the Bible says the devil comes with what? Sweet talk. The devil don't come and say, yo, I am him. I'm here to fuck shit up. I'm going to ruin your life. Sell me your soul. I guarantee you have a couple years of fun, but at the end of it, I'm taking it all. You don't say that.
Correct.
They would love to hear the sweet story about how they're so great and well. And they sell it all the time. Derek Jackson sells it. Umar sells it. Now something like Ace and them selling it. That's fine. That's fine. Lull and rock these people to sleep, because we probably don't need them in society for real. Because if they having children, we see the product of it today.
I don't disagree.
Make America gangbang again, dog.
Shut up. You're so stupid.
I'm serious. We need to go back to gangbanging. Everybody needs to be honest about who they are, where they stand at, and everybody know. We just figure it out from there. For real.
Though, well, people don't want to be honest about who they are. They just want to blame other people. Specifically, you all are the problem.
Sassy scrapes.
You want to do another one?
Another what?
Video.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay. Hold on.
I thought you about to disrespect my dependents again. She didn't mean it.
Rotito is good.
What's his name?
It's Rotito.
Rojotito. Chingazo.
Rototito.
All right, let's move to the video. All right. Yeah, I mentioned this shit.
They've been intimate, got a child. Now she wants to stop for God. He not agreeing. So
stop what for God?
If you and me had a kid together, clearly we've been banging it out, right? And then I find the Lord and I say, you know what? We cannot have sex again until we're married. What you gonna do?
Leaving.
What?
I'm leaving.
That's rude.
This interjection of God thing is so weird to me. 1 minute
after all the debauchery, After all the debauchery.
No. I get it that people
make mistakes.
people find God, right? I get other people that was lost. They find. I get it. I completely and I support that type of shit 1,000%. I'm fully for it. But you don't think God know that if we have a child already, we are the universally family.
Yes,
we are universally family.
Yes, I agree.
That don't mean that the bust down needs to stop happening. It might mean that we might need to start looking at the long-term factions of it. And
long term? What? Long term? You think these people know that term? No. They don't know that. That is the key to so much of this foolishness is to think and then think about what's next in the future. Not tomorrow, not a week. Segmented 6 months, 12 months, 18 months, stuff like that. Don't do it. Don't do it. It's only about the right now.
Cupcake Rojo said, "What up?" It's so weird to interject God and religion into the relationship all of a sudden and want to change the whole dynamic of it. Because no, God was still there when he was being a fucking sluzz bucket.
Right. Exactly.
Swinging off the ceiling fan. He knows. He's not unaware.
Yeah.
And we have a child together already.
Right. The jig is up.
So we have become family universally. When we talk about the spiritual, when we talk about spirituality and all the other stuff, we bonded and created, right? That didn't happen because God was like, I'm sleepy today. No, God sanctioned it already. Right? God, if we talk about God, then God is in everything.
Right.
Why does that have to change? It doesn't have to change.
It's manipulation. It's manipulation.
Control shit. Thank you. All right. Okay.
I mean, I know what it is, but other people might not. Not y'all. You know what I'm saying? But I've always said that it's all about control at the end of the day. These people are trying to have control and control you and be under their feet, all that type of stuff. You can hear it in everything. That's why my new word is misandrous, now that I finally understand what it means. That's what Tiffany Cross is saying when she says, if black men don't get from Tariq Nasheed, Kevin Samuels, and get behind black women, that's a control statement. Who are you talking to? But she don't think that that's inappropriate. Just like Jamel can make an excuse and say that Meg's music is sex positivity, child.
This is why, and this is the exact reason why men don't want women in authority positions, because they don't make fucking simple sense. Shit like this leads and leans to validation of why women should not be in leadership positions constantly.
That sounds like the patriarchy, sir. That sounds very misogynistic.
Are they wrong at the end of the day?
I didn't say that. I'm just letting you know, okay?
It is what it is. It's MSG gang, it's patriarch. I don't care what they want to call it. But when we see these things in a constant every day, it's nonstop. Then what then? You think I want to vote her in for president?
Who?
Exactly.
Who? Ain't no woman gonna be president. These women can be delusional as they want to be. I just was talking to my trainer about this. Ain't no woman about to be president. None. But they're delusionally thinking that it's gonna happen. It's crazy.
Not gonna happen.
If Hillary didn't do it, y'all can forget it.
Y'all can forget it. The ambrosia salad white woman couldn't do it.
If Hillary couldn't do it, ain't nobody gonna do it. And y'all
not happening.
Y'all can waste your time with Cam again all you want to. Y'all just be wasting time, child. She is not getting elected.
This is the thing. There have been many women presidents, many in the planet. Go back to the Yom Kippur War, prime ministers and all that shit. America's the only country that don't have a prime minister, as so far as I've learned, right? Every other country has a president and a prime minister. America just has a president. There's no prime minister in America. These roles have been filled across the planet. Patriarchy where? Mexico has a woman prime minister right now.
They do. Shine
bomb.
I forget her name, but I believe her.
Germany had what's big face name? Chancellor. Jesus Christ. England had one. Trinidad has one. I think Virgin Islands. It happens across the America. Not jacking that shit, dog. You crazy?
No, they're not. They don't want to listen to nobody now. You think they want more people to be in charge? Hell no.
Merkel, thank you, bro. Thank you, Angela Merkel. Yeah, Merkel was up there. Yeah. Oh, they're not jacking that shit. You crazy. The world was built for y'all to shut the fuck up and fuck, bro.
Shut up. Let's get to this damn question, you jackass. All right, let's hear what you got to say, child. Lord help your people.
How can someone honor God by choosing abstinence after already having a child with their partner, especially when their partner is not on the same spiritual path as them and they are not married?
You can't just turn the goddamn faucet off once we in a relationship. This is wild when you say this, right? Because it sounds like I'm stepping on your growth. But when you're in a relationship, your partner have needs the same way you do. So if that's what you want to do, then you got to have a conversation with that man before you make that type of decision, right? You can't just show up one day and be like, you know what? Sex is off the table. It's over with. That's not reality, bro, because that would be the same as a man showing up to the relationship saying, you know what? Today, me paying your bill, stop, baby. It's 50-50.
So
I know I've been paying it all the way 100% up until this point, but today I need half on everything.
Mike, so we're clear. You're recommending like staff meetings about the.
That is correct.
I look at it like, what if my daughter came in and asked me this question? And it's like, babe, if you considering going back on God to please your baby father to keep the family together, that's not no man. If you tell him I'm trying to get right with God, you done nutted up in me, got me in this position where we still here trying to raise a family. We can't even figure that out. If we can't figure out if we're gonna be a family or not, how you figuring out my body?
She said, how can you honor God? That was the main thing we need to focus on. This is a personal.
Oh, you want to hear what he said?
Yeah.
Oh, you want to hear what he said?
I think I missed it a little bit. I know what he said. I heard what he said.
Baby, it's 50-50. So I know I've been paying it all the way 100% up until this point, but today I need half on everything.
Mike, so we're clear. You're recommending like staff meetings about the.
That is correct.
I look at it like, what if my daughter came in and asked me this question? And it's like, babe, if you considering going back on God to please your baby father to keep the family together, that's not no man. If you tell him I'm trying to get right with God, you done nutted up in me, got me in this position where we still here trying to raise a family. We can't even figure that out. If we can't figure out if we're gonna be a family or not, how you figuring out my body?
She said, how can you honor God? That was the.
Go ahead.
Shouldn't that have been the first prior conversation?
Correct.
As a baby?
Correct.
Okay.
Correct.
So.
And I hate when people try to use their daughters, right?
I was about to say this. Oh my God.
Don't bring your kids into this because it's disingenuous. Because when you fucking, you ain't thinking about your kid, okay? So let's act like we're adults around here. So that's supposed to play on someone's emotions, I guess. And I would never want that to happen. It don't work. It don't even work with me. It might work with some women, but I'm not the one. Go ahead.
People attack people too, like, hey, Trent, if your daughter said this, what would you do? Hey, if your child said this, what would you do? Son, we're not talking about my child, first of all, because I raised my child differently than these hyenas out here in the world.
Mm-hmm.
But they use this tactic as a way to try to pierce into your emotional psyche, into your mental psyche, and furthermore, the question is disingenuous too. A lot of times you hear it, it's not based on, it's not based with the intent to lay some foundation in the conversation, right? Mm-hmm. A lot of times it's based on discrediting and playing with people's emotional psyche, but
for sure.
He introduced his daughter into the conversation, saying, your daughter been fucking.
If she has a baby, clearly. And so that doesn't matter. The situation is still the same. Just because it's your daughter, it doesn't matter. She still got pregnant.
Thank you.
So why wouldn't you? And at some point, people do need to understand that they cannot control what their kids do. So you can say whatever you want. That's why the foundation has to be put in early and hope that it transitions on into the adult life. But once your kid has a baby and she's then been with some man, do you think that she's really going to come back to you and say, my daddy said? I would think that that would show your immaturity, and I wouldn't want to be with you at that point. That would just be me if I was a man. Because that sounds crazy. But what did your daddy say before we got this baby here? You weren't worried about it then. So now that we have our own family, can we figure out our own? Because a lot of people can't do that as well. They can't separate. They can't separate how they grew up with how they want to grow with their own family.
Now he's not a man because he doesn't want to support her new spiritual growth. So I'm just supposed to accept the change. You went to church one day, heard one sermon, and all of a sudden you want to be a born again Mary? Calm that shit down.
And she can be a born again Mary. Fit Granny said, if I was the man, I would tell her, cool, she can remain celibate, but this has nothing to do with me. We can still be a family. I wouldn't disagree.
No, I'm sliding.
That's basically what she's saying. That's basically what she's saying.
What?
Fit Granny.
What up?
Yeah, that's what she's saying. It has nothing to do with me. We can still be a family because that's all there is. We're still a family regardless.
But I think people don't comprehend universal family.
Yeah, I've heard it just with you. You've said it. I've not heard it before.
Everybody comprehends this low-level family aspect, right?
Mm-hmm.
As to where this is my brother, this is my sister, this is my mother, this is my father, this is my granny, this is my uncle, this is my grandfather, right? They comprehend the physical aspect of family, meaning we share blood ties. They don't comprehend universal family aspects, though.
Mm-hmm.
When you have people around you that's been around you for umpteen years, donkey fucking years they've been around you, and when you met them, you felt like you already knew them. That's the universe putting you back in sync with people that's supposed to be around you. That's God energy. That's God magnetism. Like we talk about the God Wi-Fi, right?
Mm-hmm.
These things exist in the ether of life, but people think that because our last names are the same means that we are universally eternal family. We're not. I'll leave it right there because I don't want to.
You don't want to be kiddie. You don't want to be kiddie.
No, I just don't want to dive deep into the into that thing right now. I don't think it's the time for it.
Akila said the tactic is supposed to appeal to a man's higher nature of the mindset to treating a woman how you would want a man to treat your daughter or mother. It's too late. It's already been done. That cat is out the bag.
That's a good breakdown. Thank you.
That's true, but the cat is out the bag. So she's already had a kid. It's no secret. It's a done deal. So these people, and this is what happens, I think, too. You would rather break up your family because you didn't have this requirement in the beginning to say, we can't have kids until we're married, right?
Yo, he already knocked it. He gave it a 9 month special.
That's what I'm saying, because I feel like women don't have the nerve and the courage to say shit because they're scared to lose. I said that shit. I don't give a fuck. I'm nobody's baby mom. So we're going to get married or we're done. These people be scared to say that shit because they're scared they're going to lose them. So even though you're going to go have a baby and be burdened for the rest of your life with it, it doesn't work. We've seen that over and over and over again, but that's the play. That play continues to be utilized over and over and over again because it's supposed to get y'all to say, you know what? Let me go ahead and do this thing. You could just chill the fuck out and stop trying to F a man after you've known him for 15 minutes like we heard on that one story with JR Wisdom, and cool your box down, child, and get to know somebody. Maybe it'll work. I'm just saying, that's just my thought process. But to go ahead and have a baby, probably be living together, probably be hanging from ceilings and everything else, you can find God, and that's fine. And maybe you should, work on bringing him in. But just to be like, yeah, no, I'm done because somebody got to do stuff on your own time. You can't make somebody believe in God when you do. I couldn't, when I was into the Lord in the church, my husband was not. He stayed home. Me and my kids, our kids went to church and did all the church things. What I look like telling him you have to do this? So he can sit there and look like a bump on a damn log. You can't make someone have their spiritual, you can't determine their spiritual growth is what I'm trying to say.
How old are you?
54.
A bump on a log? Okay.
You never heard that before? That's like a frog. You never heard that before?
I heard the frog on a log. Okay. I heard frog on a log. I never heard bump on a log.
Yeah, that's a thing too. I'm from the country. Don't come for me. Shout out to the Marylanders.
You from something, Bishop?
I'm from Maryland. Shout out to the Marylanders.
You're right. You are absolutely right. Even the good book talks about women of the faith that deal with men that's not of the faith.
Mm-hmm.
And it's clear. I gotta go read that again because it specifically tells them to still be of the faith. And I don't want to misquote it, so I'm not going to go too much further into it. But I believe it tells them to let that man walk into the faith because you will show him the light, and he will naturally guide himself into the light.
How much?
That's what I think. It's been a while since I hit the book, but yes.
How most things should work, but unfortunately, it's always trying to tell somebody what to do, and that doesn't work. Be the example. Basically, you're saying be the example. Yes.
And still, and then still turn around and treat him as the head of household because of the way it works is God man.
Correct.
Man woman.
But they're not going to know it. Like, anyway, I'm not even going to acknowledge it. Let's finish this up, Sha.
Main thing we need to focus on, this is a personal relationship that she has with God. This ain't got nothing to do with nobody else.
Exactly.
What people fail to realize is that there are times in our life where God speaks to our spirit when we are in communion with God, to where he convicts us so much and he says you need to walk a different path because I have a different path for you. We're speaking about that kind of woman right now. So when it comes to us honoring God, we're talking about the soul right here. We're talking about the soul now. The soul is your mind, will, and emotions. Your will is where you make your choices. So I am choosing to honor God in this moment. When I make a choice, it don't matter about no ex, it don't matter about a boyfriend right now, it don't matter about my family, it don't matter about none of that. It matters about what God wants me to do and what my conviction is. Now, I'm not saying that the other person is not going to feel it because we still have a moral responsibility to communicate with the person we're in a relationship with. Now, I can set the boundaries, and the boundaries is going to show me two things. If what my relationship with God can refine that person, or if we are misaligned. But you also have to have boundaries with yourself.
What do you say?
Horse shit, as usual.
Well, I can't be in the same house with you. I can't be sleeping with you. I can't be doing anything that's going to compromise me honoring God right now. And that's the hardship right there. It's okay to still carry the emotions of that person, but I need that person to understand that right now, this ain't even about me. This is God calling me to something different. Beforehand, me and you were both being irresponsible. We didn't bring God in as we were playing house. But right now, God is coming in here saying that this is the wrong order. So I have to follow what God is telling me to do. This is about God and me right now. If you don't like it, cool. We can co-parent and we can find a structure around co-parenting.
There you go.
And if one day God changes your heart and refines you and you decide to marry me, then so be it. But as of right now, the only relationship that I need to focus on is my horizontal relationship between me and God.
I agree.
Yeah, of course.
No, not what is there to, what else is there to say? This is the answer. And he's going to make his decision. You made your decision. He's going to make his decision, right? So if he says that I'm out of here, then that's it. Don't be upset. Don't be with the all black men. They ain't shit and all that. No, you made your decision. You gave him a choice. He made the choice. Then if the choice is not what you want, then it turns into you ain't shit. How dare you? You cannot force someone to be on your spiritual time. I don't care what nobody say. I don't care what nobody says.
I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
I see what you're saying. I thought you were saying something.
But I promise you, because she came and she asked this question, that's not how she's going to look at it. That's not how she's going to look at it. That's not what she came to say. How can I
manipulate this man?
Yes.
into bending to my will.
Yes.
All of a sudden, I want to be this holy.
The control. Yes. And when he leaves, because he gets to make his own choice, he will be all sorts of black men don't. And that's how we continue to get here, because I'm telling you, it's always the control to do what I want you to do when I want you to do it.
And if you don't, and if you don't,
then that means that you ain't shit. And crusty, dusty, musty, rusty, ashy ass bumps. Same old shit, different day. That's why I love these. I love these. You don't like them?
Oh, like them? I just deal with them. I don't have a feeling about it.
No, I love this. I'm telling you,
expose yet.
Yes. That's what it is. That's absolutely what it is. But then we'll say that this is not true. But this is y'all speaking. This is absolutely y'all speaking, which is completely opposite for what we hear on TikTok when you're whining and complaining, these men. But here you are. I'm married. He's married. We had a baby, and I come back. I want faith. It's like all that you are doing this to yourself. These people do. I already knew. In your own words. In your own words. I love it.
One day we got to talk about this addiction thing that women have to reprogram themselves to.
Addiction to what? Attention?
No, it's a thing I've been watching for a while now.
Okay.
When women change, evolve, the next thing they run into becomes a complete addiction to them. It becomes the gym. It becomes arts and crafts. It becomes religion. It gets really, really weird. And it's normally in the time of relationship breakups, relationship turmoil. Women are extremely addicted to things that keep them in it. It's all an entertainment thing, to be honest, at the end of the day. Because if she went to church and they gave her the fire brimstone conversation,
mm-hmm. Go ahead.
Bitch, you's a fucking hoe. You should have never had a fucking child in the first fucking place. That type of conversation where you went to church and they would dress properly type of church.
Oh, that's the old days, child. You already know that's the old days. That's not coming back.
For sure.
But
they want to mix God into all the folly and pervert the messaging to keep the pews and the tithes and offering basket filled.
For sure.
Which is not new, right? We really know about the snake oil salesman, right? They used to sell snake oil, right? This all these new remedies or whatever the case is.
Mm-hmm.
The thing about women are high consumers of things, not just fiscally with their bread, but they high consumers are emotionally and mentally. They would highly consume something that makes them feel good. So this is where it all kind of like lays itself out, to be honest.
I thought you was talking about me and my spending, you jackass.
But you and your spending?
I do spend money. I cut back though. I do spend money.
You tell everybody you spend a hella. You go on cruises like every 2 weeks.
I haven't been lately though.
I think people know you like to spend money.
I paid off my student loans. I'm trying to do the right thing.
But you're not living outside of your means.
No.
You afforded enough in your lifetime, worked enough in your lifetime to be in a certain slot, right?
Yeah.
Like it's work. These things take work, man. And everything today is a microwave life. We went from making cakes with flour, egg, vanilla essence, coloring, whipping that shit in a bowl, and and the little the bitch ass hand blender shit.
I got one of those, and I got a KitchenAid. I got both of them. I got both of them. Now we just pour water and an egg in. That's it.
You dig it?
Yes. That's supposed to be convenience. Yeah.
They take the journey of things because they take the journey they take the journey away and they give you the goal. They give you the end result so quickly, you never appreciate the fact that you had to walk this path to receive it.
I agree.
That's what happened. That's what we're witnessing constantly.
I agree with you. Shout out to Queen of Vibes. She said, "Facts, Messy. One thing about me, if I never stand by anything else, is whoever wants to give me their child, your ass gonna have to marry me because I'm not gonna be anyone's baby mom. Period. The Black community remains till you cough up a ring." Good for you, boo. I'm with
that shit.
I'm with you, boo. I want to hear that shit. That's right. That's right.
That's getting knocked right now. While she's sending the super chat.
That's okay. As long as she ain't getting pregnant, it's okay. That's okay.
Okay. All right.
She said have a kid. She said have a kid. You're not paying attention.
You're not supposed to be doing any of it.
Uncle Rick, I'm going for my birthday. I can't wait.
Going on Virgin.
Yep.
The cruise?
Yeah.
You better be careful with that new virus running around. You heard?
Yeah, we'll see what happens between now and then.
Uncle Rick, you went to New Orleans for your birthday, or was that the old lady birthday?
It was on a cruise. I thought it was on a cruise.
That was last year.
When he was on
he took a trip for something.
I know
it was last year. He went down to New Orleans.
Cool. One of these days. Anyway.
Yeah, New Orleans where it's at, boy. That shit it's nuts, bro. It's a good time. That was a good time in New Orleans. Ooh, New Orleans. Ooh.
Anyway. Anything else?
About this? No, I'm good.
Yeah. That was a lot.
No, I had to work today.
Good. You need something to do. Stay out of trouble.
Responsibility keeps people.
Yeah, get some responsibility on that ass, child.
Yeah, I'm good.
Coughing hard, but the ring is stuck. RBN, you've been here the whole time. I done found all these women for you, Reaper, and all the rest of the singles.
Reaper not going for that shit, though. I ain't letting my dog go out like that. Fuck that noise.
No, y'all don't be listening. Y'all don't be listening.
Nah, son, my dog not. I know 4-star not going out like that. 4-star not going. 4-star gonna get some young, clean, pristine in college. You feel me? With a brand.
I think he's giving up.
Huh?
I think he's giving up.
Nah, 4-star didn't give up.
No, I think he has. Just like RBN.
No, the world has so many women, bro. It's not slide, dog. Slide. Y'all got passports, right? Slide out this joint, son. Take you a 4-day, 5-day joint. I tell you what, take you 7 days. First day, travel day. You get there, you relax. Don't do nothing. Get to the telly, settle in completely, get some food, go to sleep. Adjust to the time zone.
Rest, yep. It's always a first day of travel, always.
Exactly. The next day, get out there, get some breakfast, walk around a little bit, stretch your legs, figure out what the scene look like, and then you got 5 days to raise hell.
Nah, 6 days because you come home and rest.
No, you got 5. It's 7 days. You got 1 on the front side, 1 on the back side for rest. And adjustment.
I don't rest on the last day. It's every day after I rest the first day.
Oh,
no. I rest when I get home.
No, I rest in the first day and I rest on the last day. It's the travel days. Those are my rest days.
Yeah,
Every
the
day-
travel day when I get home. Once I get home, that's when I rest. But that night before, I'm out there. That last night, I'm out there.
I need that. Travel day is rest day for sure.
Yeah, nah. And
Travel
every
day is
other
rest
day,
day for sure.
them 6 days, I'm out there.
Hell to the fuck. I can't do it. I need the travel day to be the rest day. So I'm only running 5 days. 7 day, a 7 day run is 5 days a hell, and then travel days, 2 travel days. So I'm out the way for sure. But no, it's I'm telling you what I know to be true. It's a gang. Millions of women out there. Millions of women out there that want a sturdy, solid, smart man. That's it.
That's what we have here for the most part. These new people, these new trolls, I don't know, but the regulars for sure.
Have we in America or in chat?
The dudes that we have here are good men.
Oh yeah. Oh, the gang, the generals.
Yes, for the ones that I know, because there's a lot of new people that I don't know yet.
Yeah, the generals will win wherever they go. The generals win wherever they go.
They're besties over here. Get it straight.
True. I can't even say that word.
Now suddenly you can't say it, jackass. Jackass.
That shit limpy as fuck.
Now you all monetized. Now it's gay.
I'm not calling them besties. That shit is.
You was calling them before. Now you monetized. Now you can't say it.
Yeah, I'm a big dog now. You heard?
Okay.
You to be paying me to be a creator.
Herbie said, "I'm not going to no other country. Just some moose knuckle."
This is insane. This is insane thinking right here. And Americans have this thought process because America is so large. America is big.
I guess.
You could change.
I'm only interested in certain parts of it, so I guess it's big.
But you could in the middle of the summer in Florida, you could fly to North Dakota and ski board.
Yeah.
America. That's how large America really is. You don't have to leave America. A driver's license will get you in different climates within hours.
That is true. That is true.
Other countries don't have
Colorado.
that. Other countries don't have that.
Caribbean don't have that. You just get hot.
What?
I said the Caribbean don't have that. You just get hot.
Oh yeah. It's hot and it's rain. It's rainy season.
Rainy.
And dry.
Yep.
Right. What? Y'all need to travel, bro. Y'all need to travel around and see what the world is like. You don't gotta travel around specifically to bag something, but think about experiencing other things and how that makes your mentality grow.
You know that most people don't leave their hometowns, right?
Yeah. Of course. I saw the data on that. It was mind blowing to me. But then again, I had to take into account that when you talk about how America was kind of built in a sense, America kind of built around where the business hubs were going to be. Proximity wise, like a lot of things were built proximity to industry and stuff. Like if you look at Detroit and industry, like a lot of those homes out there are built. New York was a big hub, and guess what happened? New Jersey became a great hub for fucking for housing. You know what I'm saying? So it's kind of built for the system to work, the working system, the rat race system. I get it. I get it.
Look at Gemini. He said Ohio has plenty of trees. I was tripping when I found out some people didn't grow up around them. City living.
Gemini,
City living.
Ohio has plenty of trees. Yeah.
Yeah, he's from Ohio, but there's people he's saying that don't even know about trees. They don't know about frogs at night, crickets at night.
Jersey's
Which are things that I know. Which are things that I know. Oh, I know.
Yeah, people don't know South Jersey does not look like North Jersey.
It does not. It does not.
Western Jersey don't look like North Jersey. It looks completely different. It's farmland shit. It's trees. Yeah, it's different. It is different. But I think as humans, especially as men, we need to travel around to see the differences. Just for in the name of experience. That's it. Experience different things and put things in your toolbox and become more well-rounded. That's what I think. Now, if you want to go out there and get it off, then you see me do your thing. You hear me? It's no lack of it out there in them streets, for sure.
As we can see by all the people that come to tonight's conversation, you just got to figure out the ones that done got issues. That's all.
They all got issues, like we already talked about.
Shut up! I ain't got no issues. I ain't got no issues.
Oh, okay.
Let me rephrase. You ain't got no issues with me. I ain't got no issues with you. Now that we done hashed it out, how about that?
You probably don't have those people issues, but you got some in there between them areas. There's something going on in there.
Whatever. Anyway,
who knows what it is?
All right, I gotta go to the dentist. I gotta go. Yes, I'm going back to the dentist. I don't know if I can do another show. We'll see.
Can we talk about why dentists are fucking weird? They're fucking weirdos.
My dentist is not weird.
My dentist is sweet because he gives me lollipops.
Yeah.
You sit there and you stare at somebody's face all day. You're weird. That's weird shit to me.
Honestly, as usual, the nurses and the hygienists do most of the damn work. It's not until it comes to some shit like what I'm getting done does he come in there and do something. I don't mind looking at him, but usually it's the hygienist that does everything, and then the dentist comes in to do the work.
You think your dentist is sexy?
He is. He's a black man. He certainly is.
I fucking quit. This is horseshit.
He is. It is what it is. Whole family goes to him.
This is horseshit. This is fucking garbage.
Whatever.
End of the day, dentists are fucking weird. You can't sit there and look at people's mouths the whole day in a 9 to 5. If you do block scheduling, you're looking at 8 people's faces in a stop. That shit is weird. That shit is fucking weird. I've never not felt. I think dentists are weird. I've never not felt. Since I was small, I knew dentists was weird.
I used to want to be a dentist, but obviously that didn't work out. But shut up. It's not like we don't need them.
Why are my points being so validated? in real time.
Shut up. Whatever.
Dentists are weird. They sit there and they look at people's fucking faces all day.
Somebody got to do it, so putting something up in your ass makes more sense for the BBLs.
Huh?
So whoever is putting shit...
Them is not doctors. They go down to Colombia and they go to an apartment with Lupita and fucking Marisol. What are we talking about?
No, there are doctors when they do it like normal people here in the United States that will do a BBL right here, specifically in Miami, of course, and even in California.
Yeah, it's Miami, Cali, New York. Yeah.
And Philly, because Wendy Williams got her shit done in Rittenhouse.
Philly has a spot too? Well, New York got one. Yeah,
and this was a while ago, but I'm pretty sure it has grown. It's not my lane, so I don't know, but I'm assuming so. She used to talk about that all the time. And that was for boob jobs, which I need to get working on it.
daytime. You know, kids are watching this, right? This is daytime. This is daytime television.
This is daytime TV.
Yeah.
Shout out to RBN. He said, I will always have issues with Trent's obsession with Cam Cam and Leslie Jones.
What? Why am I getting Leslie Jones? Yo, these bodies getting put on me is fucking nuts. Cam Cam, yeah. Cam Cam, yeah. I don't have no issue. Leslie, I'm tired of RBN shit, man.
I was listening to, I think, a divester who was talking about Leslie Jones is right when she's talking about marriage is slavery. And I'm just like, y'all don't even get married to know if marriage is slavery. So how the hell do you get to talk about something that you've never done? I just don't get it. They were like, oh, yeah, it's true. We can tell. And I'm like, and people listen to this. Just listening to this. I'm just saying.
Guys, you's a traitor, dog. Guys, you're a fucking traitor.
She do nothing.
How do I say this?
Let me say, if I say something, which I have, I'm wrong. Because I won't say a bunch of negative shit. If somebody says something negative, then they go with it and they believe it. Make that make sense?
It doesn't.
Right. Exactly. Thank you, Straight Panther. I appreciate you. But it's crazy how women can go for the negative so quickly and never hear the positive of anything, and then call foul quickly on anything that's positive. Because if people were really interested, which is really the main reasons for marriage, as far as I'm concerned, is family and wealth building. But they don't want to hear that. So struggle. Fuck it.
Yeah, the practicality of a relationship has died.
Right.
And my best example I keep giving people is look at how arranged marriages work. Two families, good stock, same status, pair their children to elevate. So then same thing happens and they elevate. Mm-hmm. Same thing happens and they elevate. Hence the reason why now you look at these tech companies and how they pretty much bent with the technocrats. The technocrats pretty much bent the government to open up a whole new section for foreigners to come into America and come into these different countries to run these tech companies.
Mm-hmm.
And people think this is racism or whatever the case is. No, it's just simple classism. Mm-hmm. and what the fuck y'all did with the time you had on this planet. You can't be mad at people for building this shit. You cannot be mad at these fucking ethnicities for building this shit. Now we could be mad at the evil. We could be mad at certain things, especially when we talk about literacy and racist behavior, right? But if you look at India, Pakistan, and those countries in that region, they built it from the bottom for real. They really built it from the bottom so heavily and so tough and so fast that they putting rockets in space. They putting satellites in space that nobody thought India would ever do.
You're such a nerd.
Hey, what the fuck?
Am I lying? No, I'm
nerd gang for real. I don't know how or why it works that way, but that's who I am. I'm a nerd.
You doing a show tonight?
Shit. I fucking read shit.
Are you doing a show tonight?
I didn't plan one. No, I didn't. Okay. Definitely didn't plan the show tonight. Today is
Wednesday.
Today's Wednesday.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I didn't plan that show. I already shot the show about JP Morgan. I want to shoot a Tucker Carlson show soon, but work is absorbing everything right now. So,
good.
But I'm punching. I'm gonna punch in where I could punch in at. You said good. What the what? You're a horrible human.
Why gotta be a horrible human? You need your time occupied.
Because other than that, what I run in the street acting it's like either you're Christian Bale at work, right? When he's in American Psycho, where he's just chilling at work, or you the other version of him when he's not at work.
I don't know who that is, but
you seen American Psycho?
No, that's scary.
It's not a scary movie. It's a slasher movie, but it's not scary.
Not for me. I don't do scary stuff. I am not offended. It is what it is. It is what it is.
It's a good movie. When he's at work, he's just like cool, chill, just like, hey guys. But then when he gets over, he's like a slasher serial killer. It's an awesome movie, to be honest. But yeah, don't American Psycho me.
You are a psycho. You're a Caribbean psycho, though, not American. You're a Caribbean psycho. How come most of the people that we've been going over are from Trinidad too? Most of the people. Yeah, most of the people that we've been talking about and everything with these conversations have been Trinidadian.
There's a lot of fucking Trinidadians fucking.
What's going on with your
Trinidadians
people?
around the planet?
Get your people together.
No.
Get your people together. Oh my God. All right, I gotta go, y'all. Thanks for coming up. Enjoy your day at work. Shout out to the chat.
It's him, Slim Trim, and I'm built to witness his granny's baby, aka Grandpa's son. As usual, it's always been a great time hanging out over here at the Bestie Lounge. Peace, power, prosperity.
Appreciate you.
Gang.
Shout out to all of y'all. I see you. I appreciate you. Shout out to everyone that donated. Thank you so much. Shout out to all the new subscribers. I see you. I appreciate you. Shout out to the mods doing that damn thing. Y'all make sure you hit the like button for me. Subscribe if you are new. Make sure you comment, share the video. I don't know if I'll come back later on tonight. We'll see what happens at the dentist. All right. Look out for the notifications. I appreciate y'all. I see you all in the next one.